Hello.
What is up, guys?
What is up, everybody? Long time no see.
It's been what, like how many weeks?
No,
since
we went
live
last week for a little bit. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
And then we were gonna go live when we were at Blade Show, but that didn't happen.
It was crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Your camera's all tilted, isn't it?
Oh shit! Yeah, it is. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I can't. Which way do I need it? Oh, stop.
Just use the bubble level.
Okay. Well, it's whatever. I don't even
just
care.
there's a bubble level right there.
No, but this thing is like rickety, so it's not like.
Yeah, you sharpened knives live. Oh, that's right. That's what
Yeah.
There's no way to fix
Okay,
it.
dude, it's so funny. Literally, as soon as I got off the live
How do
stream,
you lock this?
You can't. That's locked.
It's broken?
It's just jank. I need to get a new tripod. It's locked, Richie.
Okay, I hear you.
It was just here.
Yeah, I hear you.
You don't get it.
Look, just.
It doesn't matter though because the lines are still gonna run.
Wait, so what's wrong with it?
I need to get a new tripod. Is what needs to
I know,
happen.
but what happened to it?
It's just this gets loose. I have to tighten it all the way down. I can fix
okay.
it. I just can't do it right now because we're in the live. Sorry, guys. But anyways, yeah, we were gonna go live.
Aiden, I saw you talking smack.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
No, but it's on the way back to us, and then it'll go right back out to you.
But what was I gonna say? We were gonna go live.
Sorry about that. By the way, that shit was.
Oh, there's Brian. Oh shoot.
Shitty.
Hello.
Yo. You guys surprised me. Like I thought that I had 10 minutes leeway.
I
then
know.
I was early this time.
Yeah, you guys started on time. I was like, dang, I was gonna eat a quick meal and then go on.
Oh, you can go eat and stuff if you want. Oh, he's already.
No, I got the food. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I know, dude. Even at Blade Show, we were never on time for anything.
Nope. Dude, Parker, you're right. Brian literally is the best. Like the coolest part is like when we met him for the first time, he's exactly how he is like right now. The exact same. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was like, so we got into the Airbnb like within like a minute of meeting each other. He was like in our room, all the knives on the bed, and we were just talking. Yeah, it was so much fun. Oh, there's Marty.
Oh, Marty.
Marty, what's up? Robert.
Hello.
What's up, dude?
What up, guys?
Hi.
Hey, Marty.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, dude. Me and Lindy fucking eat on the stream like every fucking stream.
Like, I don't know. Most people don't. Oh, excuse me. I burp on the stream apparently, but most people don't eat on the stream. But whatever. So how was your ride home or your trip home?
Oh yeah, Robert said I would have brought you a tripod. I have 6 of them.
Oh,
I remember
water, by the way.
I have like a cheapy tripod that I got on Amazon. I probably need to get a better one.
It doesn't look terrible though.
No, it's aluminum. It's okay, but like, anyways, yeah, I probably should get a new one.
Missed the stovepipe drop. So upset, dude. They went really quick.
They went within like minutes.
Yeah, there was like
only one.
All of them went within like a minute. And then there was one fragged one left that was actually up for almost an hour, which I was surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So Parker, I like your shirt. Damn, that's a nice shirt, Marty.
Oh, thank you.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice.
Wow, that's fancy.
Yeah, it's actually the first time I've worn it. I did not get it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, my hotel was like 20 minutes away. So I didn't have a chance to put on like any clean shirts at all before I went to the pit to hang out. So I'm just kind of
just a dirty motherfucker.
Yeah, trying my best not to be fucking gross.
It's impossible to not be dirty in Atlanta. You're all sweaty and shit. It's so hot.
Dude.
I got hit up for cigarettes by 2 homeless guys within 10 minutes of being in Atlanta.
Nice.
Yeah, like getting something that's close by was so nice. Like the Airbnb location.
Yeah, dude, it was perfect because it was like not really in town. It was like just out of town and in the little woods, so it kind of felt separate.
And the Airbnb was so dope, except for the cockroaches in the kitchen sink.
Yeah, you know what's weird? They were only in the kitchen sink too.
And they didn't leave the sink. They came out of the drain.
We got there, and Lindy was like, "Huh, why are there plugs on the drain?" So she unplugs them, and then the next morning, the sink is like filled with baby cockroaches.
Yeah, I think they were roaches. It looks like cockroaches.
They were definitely cockroaches.
Oh,
dude, the house was fucking gorgeous.
Immaculate.
Like it was beautiful.
Yeah, and everything else was clean. I was surprised that like they were there. But did you just wash them down? Like, how did you get them back?
Yeah, that's what Lindy did. She just washed them down.
Yeah, I just
and then plugged it. It's like, oh, leave for the next people.
Get back
Wash
down
them
there.
in the drain.
Yeah, my fucking. Oh, he said they're water bugs. Okay, that makes sense because we weren't positive that they were cockroaches, but.
Oh, they're not cockroaches? Wait, I think he just froze. Did he freeze?
Yeah, he did for me.
I thought for sure they were that they were cockroaches. They look exactly like small cockroaches.
Yeah, I'd never even seen a cockroach before.
No, palmetto bugs. I mean, I live in Florida. We have those all over the fucking place. They're huge. They're like.
Okay, yeah, these were little ones.
Little babies, but they look like roaches, but they also didn't look like roaches.
I don't know. I don't even know what a fucking roach looks like.
So.
Water bugs, welcome to the South.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what they were.
All we get around here is we get spiders and that's like those mosquito hawk things.
Yeah, those fucking mayflies.
The things that they claim eat mosquito
eaters, but they're not.
They don't eat them at all. They don't eat like anything, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that we get like where I live is crickets. And crickets aren't that bad because if you move anywhere near them, they jump away.
Yeah, exactly.
So they know to stay the fuck away. They know the rules.
They know the ground rules. Stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah. Every other bug does not respect your personal space like that. But,
dude, you know what moths? Okay, I think moths are kind of cute because they're like fluffy butterflies.
I fucking hate moths.
But they'll dive bomb your face. And I don't like that. Then they're not cute anymore.
But luckily, we have these little shitheads to attack them.
So they'll be dead asleep, and all of a sudden bugs will be flying in our room. We just pick up our cat, and we just
dude, she'll be sleeping too. I'll pick her up, and she'll immediately know what's going on. She'll try to bite me.
Yeah.
Let's see the vision.
Okay, so we got let's see that Rosie. Oh yeah, you want to show the vision first?
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna make.
Yeah, you guys both bought that weed that I should have bought and didn't.
Yep.
Yeah, that thing's dope.
It's fucking awesome.
I did not think it would be as good as it was.
It's really good.
Because one, I was some of the other Wii collabs, OEMs, were not as impressive.
Of course, there's a cat here.
And then there's also the fact they've never done this lock before, so maybe
yeah.
Okay, I gotta interrupt for 1 second. Dylan Mallory just came in here.
Hey.
Oh shit!
Hey, Dylan.
He's out still, so he said he's about to head to bed. Thanks for stopping by, dude. It was good seeing you at the Artisan booth as always.
Yeah, not going to Artisan and talking to him was a big regret. I probably walked by the booth 10 times.
He really is the nicest guy ever.
Dylan stopped by my table and gave me some stickers, and all the other people who gave me stickers to put on my table, I just didn't put them on my table, but I put Dylan's on my table because
so that says something right there.
Dylan is a cool guy.
Because random people would come up to tables with their stickers, hoping you'd put their
Really, that is weird.
I didn't know that.
And I'm I don't even know you.
Okay, that's weird. That's just weird.
It is weird, yeah. So I was no, but
dude,
no, Dylan's cool.
The clip is actually fine.
It's fine.
I don't know how that clip works, but it does.
It's works. Shocking.
It goes in the pocket. Great. You just have to put it. You have to put the clip facing.
You put it at the edge of your pocket.
Because a lot of people were putting it in their pocket the other way, which makes no sense.
So I just put it at the corner, and it works.
And in the hand, I can't feel it at all. Honestly, it feels better than having a clip on the clip on the clip side. But I know it sounds like blasphemy, but. You literally can't feel it at all.
But however, Bees did say he felt it. So and Bees has larger hands, Bees blades. So I don't know.
We both have baby hands.
Yeah, we have tiny hands.
Yeah. Me personally, I think the clip, it wasn't an ergonomic issue for me, but the reason why it still have a standard clip on that knife is because it gives leverage for the middle finger flick.
Oh yeah, but this has no detent, so it's not really an issue.
Yeah, it's not an issue. I just thought I could fire it harder. If I had a clip
That is very true.
Yeah, but I was fine with it. But I was just it would be. Yeah,
we're definitely gonna find stronger springs
if it's possible. Because trying to find one for the Demco 20.5, I did find some, but I never ended up ordering them. I didn't know if they would actually be stronger or not.
So
we found some on a McMaster car, and we were hoping they'd be the same strength. Are they the silver ones? Same exact size? They're silver. They're non-coated.
Are you talking about for the 20.5, or are you just talking about
the 20.5?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They don't. They're their website's weird, so they don't really have real.
Oh, pictures. I mean that's
we found some, but they were really light.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
So maybe Demco they tried to find the strongest ones. I mean, maybe you have to go like slightly oversized, so you like really have to jam it in there. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like the tension. It's like the like thickness of the spring, right? Or like what makes it so like.
I guess the thickness, how it's coiled. I don't know. I'm not a fucking spring expert. Like,
really quick to Blades in EDC. I did not know that because, I meant maybe there's some people who did think that, and then some people who were just randomly giving me stickers because they didn't talk to me at all. Like they didn't say like "Hi, Brian" or anything. They were just like, "Hey, you want to put these stickers on your table?" And I was just like, "I don't know." They didn't even introduce themselves. You know?
Yeah, that's weird.
But no, there were definitely some people who came up to my table who were really like, hey, just what's up? Nice to meet you. Like, definitely support you in that. You know, all the stuff that's going on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cats in the chat.
Cats in the chat.
I like how fucking Zeus kept saying cats in the chat.
Yeah.
That was so great.
Zeus was one of the guys that stayed at the Airbnb with us, and he comes into our live streams every now and then, and like. It was so cool. Like we'd be getting into the car, and then he'd randomly be like, "Cats in the chat," and I was like, "Ooh."
And then he's like, "Dude, where's Freya?"
I'm like, "I know, I miss the baby."
Yeah, Zeus is fucking cool. I really like him.
I like Zeus. We hit him up and we asked him like when you get our protos in if he would mind if we could send him one.
Zeus is super knowledgeable.
I trust his opinion.
No, yeah, Zeus is awesome. Like, I mean, I talk to him every day on Discord, so. But yeah, like, when I got back home, that was the first thing I was thinking. Like, is my dogs, like, cats. I was like, I saw them like peek their heads in the window, and I was like, I'm back.
Yeah, I would have just started crying. I was I cried when I got home. I missed the.
They're jumping all over me. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure my cat was in the same spot on the couch he was in when I left.
That's hilarious.
One of our cats, Loki, fucking attacked Freya though, like
because I think he was getting kind of territorial of me because like I was giving her all the attention, and then they started playing, and then he beat her ass. Like he started.
He like jumped on her. I had to like pull him off. I physically had to pull him off, and then he scratched the fuck out of my legs and my arms and my hands.
Real quick to Blades and EDC. We are going to be doing Yojimbo 2 scales. They're not on the website yet.
Can I show you?
But you can. Oh yeah, Cole showed his.
Wait, where is it?
It's in the box.
Oh, grab the box.
I think it's out in the garage.
Yeah, they're not on the website yet, but they'll be up pretty soon, along with a few other things that we took to Blade that just like we only had time to make a handful for Blade that people could buy. But, we rushed. Like the last 4 days leading up to Blade were hard.
Oh man, it was such a rush. Like there's so much stuff to get done. I did not get what I wanted to get done either.
We were planning on doing Titanium Native 5 stuff, Titanium Yojimbo stuff, and 90% of what we wanted to bring made it to the show. But a couple things had to get left behind, but we were pretty happy.
We put this over there. Shania, hello.
Wait, hey.
Oh, Zach, hey, hello. Okay, so here is. Wait, hold on. Let me go full screen. So
those scales
are the. Oh man, there's like oil on the blade. Sorry, that's kind of gross, but. Oops.
So these scales are
Let me get
a lot longer than the stock Yojimbo scales.
But the perk is it doesn't have these stupid designated finger slots, and I fucking hate this stupid ass nub. Okay. I think it looks ugly as fuck. So, oh god, this.
Oh yeah, that looks so much better.
It's much more.
The owner Dan has really big hands. So the original design for the scales, like the silhouette, were designed to fit his giant hands.
Like it's fucking massive. I mean, the blade length. So if you like close it, the blade to handle ratio definitely gets a little shittier. But it's way more comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, we thought about that, but it's not like the Yojimbo is pretty.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's prettier now with these fucking scales on it.
Well, yeah. Honestly, I like it better closed with that little bit of extra handle sticking out than I did with the original scales on there.
Yeah. Only down. You just have to put like a deep carry clip because the clip sits like pretty fucking low, so you'd have a shit ton of scale sticking out of your pocket. But
we really wish we could put that clip wherever we wanted to, but we had to use the Spartaco holes
because the line. Oh yeah.
The one thing with the Native 5 scales is that like we haven't. The only way you can put a clip on a native 5 is to knock those barrels out of your stock scales and put them in the replacement scales.
Yeah.
But there is no liner, so there's no way to, on the titanium ones, we're going to thread it so you don't have to do that. But on aluminum, like, we can't really thread the metal because if you over tighten it by a little bit, you're going to yank those threads out.
Right.
Yeah, Cole was doing a lot of videos. I think Jared did some recording too, but I'm not sure if he uploaded them. I know Stassa did too.
We got 0.
Yeah, dude. I didn't bring my camera. I didn't want to travel with it. And then my phone, my mic broke on my phone the day before he broke it.
I did something really dumb.
Well, my charging port was like not working. It was only slow charging, not fast or super
So I was like, let's blow it out with compressed air from the compressor at 90 psi.
And the mic is right there, so he blew out my mic the day before the show because I wanted to get videos, but I couldn't.
Yeah, did not know that would happen.
Yeah.
I was like, it'll help. It's fucking blow out the dust.
Yeah, Cole came to our booth and scared the shit out of me. It was
What's that?
Cole came to our booth and scared the shit out of me. That was the first thing he did at our booth. And apparently you posted the video already. I haven't watched it.
I have to watch it. That's hilarious.
I didn't get to meet Cole. I am sad about that. Cole and Stassa I didn't get to meet.
Dude, Nick is so cool.
Nick is really cool. When we went out to the Cheesecake Factory, we sat at the table with Justin with OCD, or from OCD, and Stassa. And then Brian, anything knife related, and we just got to nerd out on like fucking tools and stupid,
Yeah, it was really
knife
cool.
mods and
talking
shit.
about glass cabinets and compressors and.
Yeah.
I'm pissed I didn't go to that dinner, but we were trying to get out of town.
Yeah. Oh, Shane got us a Benza. So Super Soul Steve gifted him a large Sabenza, which is
that's nice.
Where's my fucking large Sabenza?
I know, what the heck?
Yeah, Steve was live today.
Oh, there's Justin.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin. Hello.
Oh, what's up, Justin?
Dude, Justin is so fucking cool. We had like the best conversation with him. He's a smart dude.
Yeah, it was a fucking blast.
Yeah, we had so much fun. That dinner was awesome. Lindy, thanks for the consistent uploads of all the Blade Show content. Definitely the most consistent and fast content on YouTube. Didn't you know I'm the most consistent uploader on YouTube? I upload every week.
Hey, we did post some shit on Instagram, didn't we? A little bit. I think they were just reposts. So.
Yeah, we didn't really post. It was
honestly, last year I said I was gonna do that, like, because I went as a guest, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna record a bunch of shit, and I'll be posting on my stories, and then did nothing.
Well, dude, it's like once you're there, it's just like, well, I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's like I want to just fucking enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's like
I thought about it, but the thing is, like, I just don't care about my IG like that.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, I had to post original goat stuff.
Right. Oh yeah.
Like that's why Cole scared me so bad, because when he walked up, my concentration was like I was blocking everything out so I could type up a post that didn't sound dumb for OG. So like I was focusing entirely on my phone.
I took a picture of my table once it was set up, like before the show started, and that's it. Like that's all I posted on the show.
We have a picture of like me and Dan, Kathy, Bacon Swag, and like 2 other people. We all just dumped whatever we had in our pockets and like in our backpacks onto our table. I think one of them has OG scales on it, but it was like the most insane flex picture because there's like thousands of dollars of knives laying there.
Justin says, I'm just an old fat guy, but I very much enjoyed hanging out with you guys. It was a great time. It was nice to meet you, Brian, as well.
Yeah, dude, I love meeting Justin. Like we were at the pit in front of the bar, which is like the place where I think the reason why we probably gathered there is because LTK is like his presence is so like visual.
Massive.
And he was also like and he's also gonna camp out next to the bar, obviously. So
LTK was destroyed.
Yeah. So I mean, because like you just see LTK, you go, oh yeah, I'll go in that direction. He's like a landmark because he's like so tall.
There's his head.
Dude, LTK was like what we started on, like in the very beginning. We used to binge watch all his fucking videos.
Yeah,
you know who else was really cool? Bob DeMarco. I love talking to him. He was so cool.
I had no idea Bob was going. I just assumed he wasn't.
He said he wasn't going to go, or he wasn't sure if he was going to go, but he would try.
I was surprised when we saw him in the picture. Yeah. We didn't see him at the show itself.
Yeah.
I met him, but it was really brief. There was a lot of people that I met for like 30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah.
And like, there were so many, like, I said hi to Jared, and I don't think he had any clue who the fuck I was because I never said my Instagram handle.
LTK is 7 feet tall and never gets that further from the bar. 7 by 7.
Yeah.
Did we say hi to Yoda? He said hi to us.
What's
I wasn't
up,
sure
dude?
if I said hi. I
What
read
up,
it.
Yoda?
Someone was talking. Oh, let's do the Rosie.
Oh yeah, someone was asking.
Parker.
That one is so nice. That's probably my favorite configuration.
And dude, it's nice because fingerprints don't do anything to this.
So we met Sinister too. Sinister was really. We talked to them for like a few minutes. We didn't see him for very long.
So this is the Magna Cut at 63 to 64, and then it's got the clip.
Yeah, Bob DeMarco is like.
Spacer.
He's so easy to talk to. Jared.
Yeah, that's actually the best. You got the best configuration, the best accents, and the best heat treat. Like
right. I'm fucking stoked. This one was $1,000, the most expensive on the table, and the most expensive knife I bought.
Yeah, I know. I bought one for Kaylee.
Yeah.
Because Brian was gonna try to grab me one in the morning, but he woke up and he was like dying from 1 hour of sleep.
He thought he was sick. Like so, he was so.
He was like, "Here, dude, just take my pass and go." So I fucking got there and I was like running and I was fucking like.
He obviously very much looks.
I was like
a
running
kid.
up the stairs and shit, and then once I got up there, I was like, I just walked in there and fucking.
I was so dead, dude.
You were done.
There was like there was like 4 people in front of me, and everyone in front of me got one of this version. So this was the very last of this one.
That Rosie is sexy, but does not like to play the tip game. So at the Cheesecake Factory, after we were all done, we all went out front. And I took a photo of us with all of our knives out in like a circle. And I got a little video. And then everyone made a joke like tip to tip. And then like as soon as someone like went to reach to touch his Rosie, he like closed it immediately. He's like, oh, no, you're not touching my Rosie. So funny. And then Kev says, yo, what's up everyone? Was sick meeting everyone.
I know, Kev, dude, where were you? I saw you at the booth. I didn't see you at the pit though, and I didn't see you anywhere else, just at the Devo booth. And
I tried to find you and just like couldn't.
So one thing that I saw actually was did you see Oz's most recent post?
No,
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
It was something about trying to get people that are just like resellers and shit like that to not or to
they're gonna hand out tickets next year.
Yeah, next year he's gonna hand out tickets to people who are in line, so that like exhibitors don't get them all first because they're first come first serve.
Yeah,
I thought it was interesting because it's really it's actually like a kind of difficult problem. Because obviously exhibitors want stuff too. Like they're also collectors.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like I understand like why he was like, I'm happy some people got it who are exhibitors because I know they're collectors and they're not just gonna resell it. But then also like I feel bad for the people who are sitting in line overnight, like waiting for it because I feel like they worked harder for it.
Right.
I don't know what the solution is really. Like I think that it probably makes sense to do it the way that he's doing it, where like he's only giving it to people who are in line in the future. And then, like, I guess for exhibitors, like, he could do, like, a separate exhibitor lottery or something. Like,
so I'm not quite sure I understand. So he's going to give tickets to people in line, but how does that prevent exhibitors from getting one?
Because exhibitors wouldn't be in the early bird line.
When they get let in, they cut the line.
Oh, you don't mean at the line, at the
outside.
Yeah.
He's going to hand it to people outside.
Yeah.
So
Koenig did that this year.
And so
he did.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Wait, did you hang out with me at the pit, Kev? Am I fucking retarded?
I didn't. Yeah, Kev came down for a second.
Did I?
Yes.
I wasn't. I mean, we were drinking.
We did. No, we met because do you remember Kev?
He came down.
I asked if he had a growler prototype, and he had everything except the growler.
Okay, I remember that. Yeah. You weren't there that long, though. I don't think.
Yeah,
he wasn't. No.
I was the only. We were the only two that weren't like fucking wasted.
And Brian, obviously.
Yeah. I think it makes sense because in theory, if you're an exhibitor and you still want an Oz, you could camp out still and still make it to your booth. Obviously, you would just need to like I don't know when he would hand it out. Actually, whatever. I think I think Koenig did theirs like the morning of, like an hour before the show opened.
Yeah, and they handed out like really nice. They made titanium coins to hand out to people in line.
That's cool. That is.
And I think they did 14 of them, and then Bill kept number 15. I don't know why he kept it if he couldn't find somebody else to give it to, or I don't know.
Sorry.
I was number like 4 in line for Koenig. So I had to sit there and wait for the 15 people that got let in to spend half an hour deciding which special edition Arius they wanted to buy and then go pay before I could go buy my plain Jane.
Yeah. So another thing.
Do not hug Lindy without introducing yourself first. Ask me how I know. I was like, well, like this guy just came up to me. It's like this big dude from, I think he was behind me, or I didn't even know where he was. And I was just like, and then like I saw it was Shane. And I was like, oh, okay. But I didn't hit you. Okay,
Yeah.
you're making it sound like I punched you in the face.
I almost feel bad. I almost feel bad when you guys like
like
walked up to the booth and I just like shook your guys' hand like, hi, what's up? And for the first 2 hours of that show, my show anxiety was so fucking high.
Really?
Because I had never like been an exhibitor behind the booth.
Oh yeah.
I was so nervous for like 2 hours. And you guys walked up like 45 minutes in. I'm just like, hi.
oh my God, Cole! Wait, no, please.
Hey,
Oh,
you didn't seem awkward. You seemed
just-
fine, dude.
Yeah, I didn't feel any like
Dude,
tension.
for some reason, so the other 2 shows, when we went to Blade Show West and USN, we felt so out of place and uncomfortable. But here, everyone was just so awesome. We felt.
Wait, I'm giving people the murder eyebrow. I don't think so. To be honest, I feel like it did. Like were we really? Was this the point where we were exhausted?
Yeah.
Okay, because we didn't even we got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep that night, and so we were like exhausted. And I feel so bad, but I didn't realize who you were at first, and I was like,
because we were like standing in front of the Shiro booth, and we were like cramped.
There was like
there's
shoulder
people
to
all
shoulder
around us, and he came up to us, and I didn't hear who he was, and we were talking to him, and I didn't know who he was.
I was like,
and
hi.
Lindy told me who he was afterwards, and I felt super bad.
And then it dawned on me, I like started thinking about it, and I realized mid conversation who you were, but it took me a second to like remember. I feel so bad. But
yeah. So Tri-State apparently said he looked for me for 2 days and then found my empty booth on day 3.
yeah, he said
I feel
that he
so
was
bad, dude. Okay, so what happened is the first day I was set up and I was there the whole time. The second day was the day I felt sick, like dead sick. So I just like didn't even go. I was like, Richie, go on without me.
Yeah,
like, and just, like,
exactly what happened.
yeah. And then the third day I went to karaoke the night before. We stayed up till like 3 singing, like going crazy. So I was just dead that day too. So there's a bunch of people DMing me apparently, but while I was asleep, and I checked my phone and I was like, oh my God. Like we were like, hey, where are you? Like we went to your table, no one's there. And I was like, I'm so sorry.
And you were so tired though, like beyond exhausted.
I'm weak. So like
He's like, oh dude, it was all good. Okay, well good. I didn't want to be a dick.
Yeah, I don't know how I even made it to the pit on Saturday. Like, I'm glad that I went and got to meet. I met a shit ton of people. Like Gonzo, I met there. Matisfaction. I think Bees. I don't think I actually met him till the next day, but like said what's up to you guys. Met like 3 or 4 people, and then by the time I went back to the hotel, I was done.
Done. Yeah,
I was done.
You were like beyond exhausted. You were
you guys started walking away, and I looked at you like I can't even walk that fast right now.
You were like, I tried to hold out for you guys.
Wait, he got 6 Koenigs? But how?
No, so I mean, in the past, I don't know.
Is he talking about?
Hold on. Wait, so he says this shit is.
Okay, so how did he get 6? Yeah, I don't know. He got everything.
He got one that had purple carbon fiber that he said he got for his daughter or something. I don't know. But like, and I know Long Island Knife Guy is actually a collector, but he's also, whatever, Lotto, waffle, whatever type of guy.
Which I did try and I did enter like 4 of his before Blade because I was like, maybe if I win one of these, I won't have to drop $800.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So many people.
Got close.
I found his Instagram and he had like 400 or like super, like very little.
What does he got now?
Thousands.
Oh, okay.
And then like he had started doing the raffles or whatever, and then like I didn't answer them because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. He's a really nice guy though.
No, he seems cool.
Well, in that case, I'm glad you stayed away. I would have kissed your sweet Korean face.
And caught whatever you had, Brian. It was like sleepy sick. Like he was dead.
It was Blade Show sickness.
Yes, Blade Show sickness.
It was like whatever. It was either Saturday or Sunday. I woke up and crawled out of bed, and I could barely move until I'm staying with V. and he Deep Southpaw on Instagram, and he went to the lobby and got us both coffee from Starbucks. And until I had a sip of that, I was just like, I couldn't move.
Yeah.
Dude, every morning I just fucking shot out of bed. I was ready to fucking
go. I didn't have this every morning.
Your guys' level of energy
I
was like, I was jealous of it. Like, I can't keep up with you.
Yeah, for real. Like when I saw you guys going around everywhere, I was like, man, you guys. I wish I could do that much stuff.
It was in the morning, we were fine, but then like on the second day,
parts of it I had to drag Lindy.
Yeah, dude, I was fucking But he said after Friday, he sat in my car for about 45 minutes, half dead. Reminded me how old I am. LOL, so dead. And then Chad says, I'm so jealous all you've got to go. My wife said I was allowed to go, but she's going to have a baby any day now, and I didn't want to be a doucher and leave her. Well, congrats on the baby, and
dude.
It was probably a smart move not to leave your wife when she's giving birth. It's probably a smart
move. Probably,
great,
that's a different way of that's a different NKD, New Kid Day.
New Kid Day! That's so funny.
You guys want to talk about, because here's the thing. Even though I was at the show, I only got to walk around and look at things for about an hour and a half total.
Yeah.
So I want to know, what are the coolest knives that you saw at the show? Like, who had the coolest stuff?
So the thing is, yes, we went to the show and we saw stuff, but there was a lot of crap. And so I feel like there was just so much crap that my brain didn't retain any of the cool shit. So just being honest.
Just inundated. Is there a lot of stuff where you just picked it up, you went, that's shit, and then you put it back down?
Yes. There's so much shit I didn't even bother to pick up because I was like, well, that's trash.
Yeah, so hold on, I got it. Richie and Lindy were so tired by Saturday evening that I thought they were upset or sick.
Yeah, because we walked out of the show.
They said a bunch of people saw us, I guess, and they thought we looked like super mad.
Well, what happened was we were at this random booth that was also kind of a not retailer, but they had
a retailer.
Yeah, they had a bunch of other knives there, and we were Richie started handling a Medford Praetorian, I believe. And obviously that thing's like a piece of shit, thick, whatever. And so he goes to open it, and then this fucking fat, sweaty dude next to us was starting to be a piece of shit. And he was like, man, your small hands can barely open that. And then like Richie's like, well, maybe if it had better action, it'd be easier to thumb roll. And then, I don't know, the guy just started being an asshole.
And then he's just like...
Yeah.
And like I was so tired, I couldn't think of anything witty to say on the spot. And then like I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I was just like
getting so upset.
I was just like, fuck. I was all emotionally sensitive and shit because I was like lack of sleep.
Yeah.
And I was just like so mad that I didn't like shit on him on the spot.
So then I was like, okay, let's just go home. And that's when we walked out. And I think that's when Shane saw us. So much so that even Super Soul Steve sent me a message. He's like, are you guys okay? I was like, we're fine. It's fine. We were just tired,
Oh, so you responded to Super Steel Steve. I see how it is.
No, I didn't respond to him at all. I didn't even know he messaged me. He told me at the pit that he messaged me.
I'm going to be busting your guys' balls about how hard it is to get in touch with you with Blade Show for a very long time.
We had so many friends that there was just so much shit to do that we were just so busy. Okay.
Lindy gives me her phone number that is like, text me if you need anything. And then I'm like, I called you trying to figure out where you were. And you're like, oh yeah, I keep my phone in my bag.
Yeah, that was true. I know. Well, I was just okay. I was just having a good time. It was fun.
She's vibing.
I know. I felt bad we didn't get to hang out more.
I didn't wear pants with pockets. I was wearing stretch pants.
I feel bad.
That's a you problem.
That's a you problem.
I feel bad we didn't get to have dinner and shit. Like we were fucking, dude. Just so many people were telling us, "Oh, are you gonna come with us? Are you gonna come with us?" And all the time,
yeah, no.
at the same time, it was.
I get it, and I was getting dragged to like company dinners every night, and like I'm not gonna. I
wanted to go out with you and Dan and everything because Dan, it seems like the coolest fucking
dude. Oh, the funniest fucking shit. Okay, so we had a really good night. It was Saturday night. Was it Saturday? It was Saturday night. We went down to the pit. It was when we saw you, and I think you ended up leaving. Oh, no, we brought Cole. It was the karaoke night that we we were going to go with you to karaoke, and then we decided to go to the pit. And when we got down there, we were talking with everybody, and we were hanging out in that little bar area, and then the bar closes down. We walk out into the main pit section.
We get pushed out.
Essentially, yeah, by the bartender, essentially. And so we all start talking. And then we realized, oh, shit, we're kind of tired. We should probably go home. But we got to find Cole, which is a guy that stayed at the Airbnb with us.
He came from Canada, so we didn't want to, leave him in a different country without a phone,
like by himself,
with a bunch of people he doesn't know.
I was walking around. We were walking around everywhere trying to find him to get a hold of him, but he didn't give us his number. He was from Canada and he didn't have a phone number, so he was like, just hit us up or hit me up on Discord. So we hit him up and he didn't respond. So I was like, fuck, we gotta find him. And as we're walking around, we we ran into the guy from Arcane. I can't remember his name. Israel. We ran into him, and then after that, we keep walking around, and then we run in.
Cole is Hades.
Yeah,
but with a K.
Yeah, with a K. But yes, him. But then we run into Daniel Oz, and we're sitting there and we're having this really cool conversation with him. He starts telling us his whole story about how how it started was he took a machining class in high school for a trade kind of class. And then after that, he went to college. And then instead of really buckling down and doing college, he was just doing blow and fucking going to the strip clubs every night. And he kind of fucked up his college. And so he dropped out and he got a job in a machine shop. And it kind of just escalated from there. And then we were talking to Tim Reeve as well. And Tim Reeve, I still had a really cool conversation with him. But while this is happening, so we were talking to Tim, Daniel was right there. And then all of a sudden, Tim Reeve and Daniel Oz turn to each other and they shake. And Daniel goes to reach for Tim's hand. And he's like, hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a big fan of your work. Excited. He was really happy to meet him for the first time. And Richie and I were like, oh my God, they're meeting each other for the first time. And we go to tell Jared, and Jared's shit-faced, so he doesn't understand.
Yeah, I tell Jared, I'm like, dude, look, they're meeting for the first time. This is fucking cool.
My God.
And then Jared's stops for a second, and then he gets distracted immediately.
Dude, that was Jared the whole show.
Yeah, that was the whole show. And then while this interaction is happening, Justin walks up, OCD, and he's like, hey, I'm going to go. Goodbye. Cool. And we say goodbye to him. And then he turns to Kara, and he's like, watch this. And he turns around. And so Super Soul Steve was on the phone with his wife, right off to the side, up against this rail. And he's sitting there, and he's talking to her. And then Justin turns around, and he starts walking over there. Whap! The hardest nut shot I've ever heard.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. I just heard it. It was so loud.
The loudest fucking clapping sound I've ever heard in my life. And everyone's just and this is right in the middle of Daniel Oz and Tim Reeve having a conversation. And then Tim Reeve turns around and everyone's just oh fuck. And then Justin, he thought it was just a little nut tap, a little goodbye. But he was kind of, he'd been drinking, and it was definitely not a little love tap. It was a full-on sock to just directly the right nut or individual nut. I don't remember which one. But no tip, no shot, nut. And so all of a sudden he drops to the ground. He's on one knee, and then Justin turns around. He's I'm funny. And then Super Soul Steve's like, fucking come over here.
Because Justin was he felt bad. And he was going to walk back over. And Steve was like, just fucking stay over there. Don't you come over here.
Beat your ass. But he obviously couldn't because he was fucking in college. And so Justin walks away. And Tim Reeve runs to try and get him water. But the bartender, I don't know. I don't think he was able to get him water.
He said, I did not wind up like that. But I didn't. She was just exaggerating. She's trying to make the story, extra fucking.
Yeah, no, but he just did a good, it was just a good boom, a good hit. And it just popped. And I think because where we were in the pit, it just echoed, and so it sounded extremely loud.
The acoustics.
Yeah. But that happened. And then after that, Steve, said he was salivating. All he could concentrate on for the next 30 minutes was not vomiting. And then at that point, we had a really cool conversation with Tim Reeve while Steve was trying to collect himself. Oh, okay. Oh my God, this story has so much energy. Okay, you know why I'm excited? It's because I'm actually telling a good story.
I know, right?
I'm terrible.
I was gonna say that. I was like, damn, this is good.
Yeah, these two got to meet fucking Tim Reeve and sit in a bar and talk with him. I didn't do shit. I wouldn't have fell asleep.
Yeah, dude, Tim was he was drunk. I can tell you that right now. Because he was he's like, you know what? You guys do such great work. You guys are amazing. And man, I'm just, people do mods, and most of them are really shitty, but yours are actually really good. He said it way better.
It was the most awesome thing ever. He was buttering us up big time.
Same with Daniel. Dude, Daniel Oz was too.
Both of the nods that I had that you did, I took to the people that made them, and they fucking loved them.
Yeah.
Like
That's
desperate
cool.
Voxnays dug the collab that you guys did the regrind on.
So
That is
cool.
awesome.
That is so cool. That is awesome.
So yeah, dude, I even told Tim, I was like, yeah, well, he was like saying, so he was saying this stuff to us, like saying how awesome the work we do is, and I was like, well, but you do know we put holes in Sabenzas.
And he was like, honestly, there's a part of me deep down that I hate about that, but there's also a part of me that's like, once I sell a knife, it's no longer, you know, my thing. But at the same time, I also pay people to handle this kind of crap. When people call me with warranty shit, like, sorry, there's a hole in your knife, we can't do anything about it, you know. He's like, but honestly though, as long as it's done well, you know, there's no beef or anything. And then he was also saying, like, he was just went on this whole rant telling me how if we're gonna make a knife, we need to make it in America, and if I do make a knife, here's my phone number. He didn't give me his number, but to call him and to like, he'll tell me everything I need to know on how to make a knife. And like, it was so cool.
So fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like that was the highlight of Blade Show. Even though he was drunk, it was so
because then he was like, you know what, tomorrow, Sunday, come to my booth and we'll take all of the knives and we'll lay them on the counter. This is like, he was very animated, and we'll go and we'll inspect every single one, and I will show you all the inconsistencies, because that's what you need to look at. You know, and I was like, okay, you know.
So we went up there the next day, and we like went up to talk to him, and it was like awkward as fuck.
Yeah, and he was just like, you know, super awkward because he was talking to somebody.
But we went up and we were like asking if he had any hoodies, because one of our friends, Eric Boyd, one of our longtime customers, was asking us to grab him a hoodie, but they didn't have any.
Oh, John Duncan. Hey, Lindy and Richie, I wanted to let you know I'm listening in the background saying hi. So I'm glad you guys had a good time. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you better reveal yourself.
Yeah. Tim Reeve was fanboying, but I think he was just drunk. But it was cool because when we went to see him the next day, he low-key like had that face of like, you know, when you fuck somebody when you're drunk, yeah, it's like the night before, it's like the same kind of thing. So we were like, okay, and we just like walked away all awkward.
I should have thought of something to ask him before we walked up to like break the ice. But there's like a moment or two of silence.
It was like
just
super
all right,
awkward.
Thanks, dude.
Like the worst awkward, and you could tell they were like side-eyeing each other, the guy he was talking to, and we're like, okay, and we just walked.
I mean, at that point, it's up to him to initiate the conversation.
Yeah,
but he invited you over. Like,
that's a good point.
Like, if I invite someone over to my table, like, I gotta be like, when I see them, I gotta reach out. You know,
that's a good point.
Yeah. So
okay, that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah, yeah. The morning after with Tim, that's exactly what happened. But I still talk to him on Instagram. I like here and there. I sent him, oh my God. So we went to the Cheesecake Factory and we all got in a line for pictures with everybody, right? And there was this chick, Skyla. Martinez, the one with the ass cheeks and knives and shit. And so us girls, me, Kara, and her, were in the front, and then everyone else was like lined up behind us. And Stassa was behind Skyla. And then like Skyla, I guess, rubbed her butt like up against him. And right as the photo was taken, and you see Stassa's face, and he's just like,
he's like, oh!
And it was the funniest shit.
And you could tell there's a photo that was either before or after that one, and he's like trying his hardest to keep like a straight face.
Hold on, I gotta show you guys. It was so funny. I sent it to him, and he was like, "Hell yeah!" Hold on, I gotta show you. This is the face. Hold on, see if it'll rotate, and then I'm gonna make this full screen. And then wait, here's the So here's the photo. So he's like, oh, he's on this side, and there's her, and then that's so funny. Oops, wait. It was so funny. I was dying. I drank after Tim Reeve. I hope he's clean. Now I want a copper inlay CRK. Richie, can you mill a scale for me?
Hell nah. I just don't. I haven't tried milling any, like doing any inlays yet. I need to. I want to, but I haven't tried it yet, so definitely wouldn't try it on your CRK.
Tim Reeve should love warranties being voided, more money coming in to fix knives. No, but at that point, he's not even gonna make money fixing them. You know, I guess all I just
labor.
Well, he's gotta push out more because he has the whole wait list and stuff. So I'm sure he'd rather just be.
He was actually the first person I talked to at the show. Like, I walked into the main room and just like hooked a left because I kind of knew where everybody I wanted to see was. And I never got to talk to him last year. And he was just kind of standing there fucking with some fixed blades. And like I walked up and said hi, and we talked for probably like 10 minutes. But I had never met Tim before, so
Dude,
it was cool. It was really nice.
I expected. So when I thought of like Chris Reeve, I thought of like a super stern, like hardworking guy, like.
And Tim's not at all. He's just such like, he's so nice.
Like, saying all this crazy stuff.
And he was like, he answered every question I had. Like, I kind of even asked him stuff that it was like, if you can't answer it, I get it. He's like, no, it's totally cool. Magna Cut Q4. He even told me that the Singo and Tonto Sabenzas, like the stuff they had at the show, that was all display. When they roll out later this year, they're not even doing S45. All of those they're going right to Magna Cut.
Cool.
Dude. So, Tim was super fucking cool, and Daniel Oz was like the nicest.
Daniel Oz is like our fucking hero.
I think I came out of Blake Show with the idea, with like thinking that Daniel Oz is probably like the nicest dude I met at the show.
He is. He really was.
It's not just like him being like polite and stuff and like standing the whole show, making sure like he talked to every person, but like he's so obviously considerate of the people he's actually selling to.
Yes.
Like he's like, man, I'm like, he feels bad that people who were standing in line weren't able to get a knife.
He really
He's
did.
doing like another 25.
And he wouldn't let exhibitors or anyone buy from his table before time. Like
he was trying his best. So like he didn't even have a reason to feel bad, but he still did, because the end result was, a lot of exhibitors did get his knives.
Yeah, and he said something super cool with us, because when he came up to us at the pit, he was like, "Oh, let me see it, dude." And then he's like, "Honestly, like I saw you guys in line the first day, and I was super bummed you guys didn't get one, and I'm just super glad that you guys have been able to get one, because you guys are some of my favorite people I met at the show." And I was like, "Dude, you're so fucking cool."
I know. It was so
I stopped by to talk to him at his booth, and then like I imagine that he always takes time to stop by people's booths when he can, because he stopped by my booth too, just to say hi. Like he's so nice.
So
and then obviously
he's very
and people don't know this, but like every time I get to talk to someone who uses Magna Cut or like whatever, like I'm always because I'm the most annoying person. I always tell them like, dude, it'd be so cool if you could do 63 or higher,
Oh, we were talking about you. We brought you up in the conversation, and like we were talking about how like Magna Cut came up, and he said that he reached out to Laren Thomas trying to get a hold of him to ask him.
Wouldn't give him like
a direct answer about like the best way.
But then he said like once he talked to you and you like explained to him, he's like, I'm always willing to listen. If someone knows more than me, I'm always willing to listen and like implement that into my product.
And that was so cool to hear.
He was so open-minded. Yeah, he was so open-minded and just like the best possible way you could handle a conversation, basically. He was just like, sure, like just explain it to me, and then like, okay, here's where I'm at in my process. I've already cut some blades, already had those heat treated, so obviously I need to sell those first. But once we're done with those, like, I'll make any improvements,
right?
So, and that's like the most reasonable way you can handle it.
100%.
Because like I talked to a lot of people who are like, we're kind of just like, I don't know if like it's okay to run it like at 63 or higher. Like I'm just like, but what are your concerns? Like maybe we could discuss it, and I can reassure you that it's like good, right?
Right.
Like, oh, I don't know, and like they kind of just like be like that.
Yeah.
So it was cool to see someone who just like. Just give me the information, and then like I'll think about it, and then he just did it,
Yeah, super receptive. Shane says, Brian, please make a 64 HRC Magna Cut XM18 Reeve blades.
I'm sure Rick would love that.
That would be the biggest FU, and it would be so great. Oh my god!
Did you guys get to talk to Laren at all?
We did.
No, I didn't get to. I'm so sad.
Actually, before I even went into the show, we were like standing outside waiting for people to show up. We just bumped into Laren Thomas. He was just walking around. Yeah, just walking around, chilling. He's weird. He's really nice, but
he's funny. He's actually pretty. He's got some good humor.
Dry humor. It was like we had just met him, introduced ourselves. Did he know who?
He knew who.
Okay. Yeah. So we introduced ourselves, and then it was like some guy came up and asked to take a picture with him, and I said something to him. I don't recall what it was, and he just turned to me and was like, "Yes, Richie."
Like, I was like, okay, like cool.
That's funny. You wouldn't expect it, but I think he has some sass.
He does.
There you go. That's a better word. Yeah. He's sassy. He's very sassy.
Which is awesome because I like that he's not just like, you know, the shy, like
Yes.
reviewer, like scientist. Like,
Yeah.
he has
His
an attitude.
YouTube
I like
videos,
that.
you can see he has good sense of humor. Like if you watch his YouTube channel, like he's funny.
Yeah, he stopped by my booth and sent a picture of my empty booth, and I felt bad because he was like, "Brian, where are you?" And I was like, "Ah, shit, I
was dead. I literally
I
died.
was dead."
I actually bought no MagnaCut at the show, and that was like one of my goals was buy something in MagnaCut, and I didn't do it.
Well, maybe if you had got the Oz Machine Company for yourself, Marty.
Well, I'm sorry, Richie, that I like to help my friends out when they're like, "Can you go get me a
But he's
grail?"
on Arius, so it's okay.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you got a beautiful Arius.
And I could have gotten the Sea Otter, and I probably should have, but then I found out that there was a sheep's foot in the works.
Yes,
and also when I was talking to Jesper Vox, which I did Saturday, and he invited me back on Sunday, he let me play with the. Oh, are they frozen? Oh, he let me play with the
Ethernet cable.
He let me play with the 2 giant mouse prototypes that they brought to the show. So I'm just gonna wait for those because spoiler alert, they're both gonna be MagnaCut, and I mean, I couldn't be happier with that. I mean, one of them is an Ace version of the GM4, and it was so good they could have put the prototype in a box and just sold it, and I wouldn't have complained.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was already perfect.
Oh, quick question for Justin. So Justin said he was next to Big Chris. Is that the same Big Chris who used to do regrinds back in the day? Because if I remember correctly, he's one of the first people to do regrinds, like one of the OGs.
Big Chris is the guy who does the choppers, that does like those competitions, like the chopping. You know, I don't know if it's the same guy that does the regrinds, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he was like one of the first ones to like really do regrinds. And I saw him on like Blade Farms or something. But did I make eye contact with Rick? No, I didn't. So I only walked around the last hour and a half ish of Saturday. So when I walked past the Hinderer booth, Rick wasn't there. But I did walk by just to see, you know, because I was curious.
We did too. We didn't see him.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I wonder what the booth is like. It was like some jungle theme or something.
Yeah,
it's that weird camo netting every year.
Yeah, we didn't see that booth until the very end.
And like there was a Hinderer there that I really liked, but I didn't buy it for you, Brad.
I don't care. Like, dude, some of my friends bought them.
What was it? Was it the Auto?
Traitor. But it was a skinny XM18, which I really fucking wanted. And it was blacked out. It had an ugly orange scale, which I don't care. I would have Cerakoted or something. I got a different scale. And Richie was like, don't buy it. You can't buy it. Don't buy it. We're on Brian's side. I was like, oh, God.
I walked by that booth so many times and just like side-eyed them so hard. And I don't even know if they saw me, but every time I just gave them like this shitty look and just kept walking.
But like, it's okay. He makes a decent knife. It's just the steel is shitty, but it looks really cool.
Can we talk for a sec? Can we talk for a second about how he made an auto with a fully titanium frame that it doesn't need, and it's $700?
Dude, fucking Brian, one of the roommates at the Airbnb, he got, that's the Hinderer that he got.
Yeah, he got an auto, yeah.
I mean, it's cool, but
hard.
Yeah, it was hard. It was good.
I don't know.
It was pretty expensive, though. I will say.
Yeah,
outrageously expensive.
I'm not into it when the Mcneese auto is as good as it is, because I almost bought one of those. If I didn't find something really cool at Fanatic Edge on the last day, my plan was to go get an Automac.
Dude, I'm the worst, but like I had to do. There's some things I have to do. So I was so curious about Mcneese because Hinderer was supposed to be my like USA made knife in my collection, right? Because I like the designs and blah blah blah. But then since obviously that did not work out, I was like, man, like I wish there was another USA maker in my like price range of around like $500, right, or less, who would be like a cool like a USA made knife I could own, right? And then I saw Mcneese, and people were like, "Oh, like he's like really cool, blah blah blah." But I had like that moment of distrust because people told me Hinderer was cool. So I was like, okay, well, I want to see what this guy's actually like. So I went to his booth, and you guys were there.
Yeah.
He was the nicest dude.
Yeah,
Dude, so
he's
nice.
great.
And the other thing is like I did like I don't want to say I tested him, but I kind of was. Where like I said some things that Hinderer, for example, like even if he didn't know me, would have shit on me for if I said them, right?
Right.
Like so I the first thing I said to him was I was like, hey, you know, a friend of mine had a knife that I think might have been a lemon, but like the detent was like really, really hard enough to the point where he couldn't open it, right? And I was just wondering like if you had any insight on what might have happened there or whatever. And you guys know like Hinderer, like he bans you from talking about detents on his Facebook group. Yeah. So if I brought that up, same question up to Hinderer, he would have shut me down.
Straight up.
But Mcneese was the nicest dude about it. He was just like, oh, like, you know, that must be a lemon. Like we would never let that out of the shop. You know, I talked to my employees about like, you know, I'm trying to teach them how to do different detent strengths. We haven't decided yet what the best detent strength is because some people like it softer, some people like it harder, but we're trying to find the best compromise and like, you know, handle some of the knives at the table. Let me know what you think about like, you know, the different detent strengths on like the 3.5 or the 3-inch, and let me know what you think is like good, right? And like, it was just cool that he was so open-minded about it. He was like, he didn't take any offense to the question. He just went straight into like, just explaining what his thought process was behind the detent strength that he showed.
Hey, and Mcneese was a fucking handsome fellow.
Okay,
he's a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I brought this guy over to the Mcneese booth when I walked over there. And I handed it to like he was sitting on the left and like one of his employees was on the right. And I handed it to his employee and he goes to flick it. He's like, wow, this detent's really light. And hands it over to John. And he just goes like this. And the blade fully locks out. He's like, so I'm assuming when they modded this, they blasted and tumbled the frame, huh? And I'm like, yeah, like 3 times. And I was expecting him to get pissed. He's like, okay, well, when you do that, and then if it goes a long distance in the mail, it can affect titanium memory. So if it's cool with you, I can take your knife apart right here and probably tweak this detent, get it pretty close.
Before we even touched it, so that wasn't us.
I explained that to him too, more politely than you just did. But
this guy, hold on, we got a donation. I don't want to be rude. Mod challenge, my crew wear PM2. Shall I mail it? Well, yes. What did you like us to do? Send us a message. We'll talk about it. Okay, continue.
But yeah, so he broke my knife down. Like, shit. On the counter. Dude, I'm nervous. I already fucked my thumb up today.
Nice.
I got myself bad today on my custom that I bought.
I agree. The Mcneese auto, it blew my mind. I was so surprised by how snappy it was. It was really
that
good.
close. I want that hologram blade on the normal, like manual Mac 2 so bad.
Those are hollow. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they're hologram. The MagnaCut ones on the auto are hologram.
That's sick.
Dude,
Yeah,
I was
like to see that
surprised how
too.
much I liked the 3.5 more than I liked the 3-inch. The 3.5
It fits my hands better.
It was good. They were really good.
Yeah. I really wanted auto 3-inch though. Like an SBR sized auto Mcneese sounds perfect.
Yeah. Wait, where is it?
It should be right. Oh, right there.
But yeah, he fixed my knife. So
yes.
Yeah.
My cat
That's
is
cool.
like,
I mean,
my cat is fucking screaming right now because she's
and fixed my knife and then gave me some Mcneese swag because I was like, I wanted to wear my Mcneese hoodie to the booth to come say hi, but I had to wear a company shirt. And he's like, oh well, since you wanted to.
Yeah, Mcneese. I think Joseph. Okay, he is they're both nice looking men. It's Adam Purvis. He's a damn fine man. Okay, Mcneese. He is also a very good looking man, and so is Joseph Vera. They're all very different, but all foxes nonetheless. Joseph.
Yeah, see, I'm not an expert at rating men, but like Mcneese was like he's a very good looking.
Yeah,
man.
he is.
Yeah,
He's
looks
nice
clean.
and intelligent.
Clean.
He's
Yeah.
very clean, and like he was hot. Okay, Richie even said that too. He said it before I did. He was like, "Damn, Mcneese is a nice looking man." I was like, "Yeah."
I have no shame.
I
have no shame in that.
Hey, I still have a man crush on Jesper Voxnays. I'll admit that.
Oh, he's a handsome man too. He's very handsome.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, if they weren't knife makers, they could actually be models.
He's up there with the most handsome of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. So here's the fucking Jaeger.
You guys want to see it? So this is
I got the ugliest variation. This is carbon fiber.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
hideous.
don't think it looks bad. It's just not my favorite, but it's not bad.
It's not bad.
I don't like it at all.
And actually,
yeah, that's very not my thing.
the screws came chewed up.
Okay, so one of them. Okay, I might have overreacted a little bit. One of the screws is not the right screw, and that one is chewed up. The other ones, they just look like the knife had been taken apart a few times, but it's fine. I'm just gonna Sarah.
AKA chewed up.
Yeah. So
that's that's a new one, right? Like a direct pre-order.
Yes.
Yeah, brand new. Also, there is some glue around the inlays that I can see.
That's also, weird.
Yeah, Vero does. Oh, Matt, you're still here, Dylan? He's like, I'll comment for this. Yeah, Joseph is hot.
So I talked to Brian. I thought this was just like this wasn't sharpened all the way down, but apparently he has them not sharpen the blade all the way down because it'll get a smile. But in that case, I don't quite understand why he wouldn't just extend the plunge by a tiny bit and then the blade can be fully sharpened.
Yeah, one thing is I noticed, like, this is a designer thing, but I don't know why they think this is a bad thing. Moving the plunge line back so that it's slightly hidden by the handle, they don't want to do it for some reason. And I'm just like, no, but no one actually dislikes that, though.
No,
what they do dislike is
yeah. Still had a little bit of room, too, without it getting covered.
Right. And I'm just like, you know, and that's actually not just a Brian Brown thing. Like a lot of older Riots don't sharpen all the way to the edge.
Yeah, the baby machine that I bought doesn't sharpen all the way to the edge.
The Toshis have that.
All of them.
The Toshis have that much worse.
Dude,
than
that was another thing. You asked us about the nicest knife we handled. So obviously David Lespex was really, really cool, but I was really blown away by the custom Toshis just because
the fit and finish.
His finishing work was beautiful, which like I feel like there's custom makers who make really good knives a lot of the times don't have great finishing work. So like, and that's obviously something that we look for just because of like what we do. And I felt like Tashi's finishing work was really good.
If the detents were good,
they had sharpening toils or something.
They would have been like perfect at the top of the list.
Oh, also we handled a real Shiomari for the first time.
And that's like what I'm getting next show. Like if I can.
Those are beautiful.
They're insane.
Spyro pivot.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Oh, Parker also says autos are still meh overall. Something more satisfying about flinging the blade. I agree. Yeah. I totally agree. Out the sides are kind of lame.
Well, that's why I like little autos, because when they're tiny, they're just like they're handy, and it kind of doesn't matter because. Yeah, and then flipping them, like, it wouldn't matter because it's never really as fun.
That's why I was surprised by that Mcneese auto, because it was so big, but it was, like, relatively snappy.
So, also, I do have another story. So, I think my friend Chad is in here. So, I've had this friend, Chad. I've known him since I was really young, probably, like, middle school. He was, like, my first real friend in high school.
Hi, Cubo.
So, I saw him. We were out getting burritos, as usual.
Yeah.
And we saw him across the street. So, he came across the street. And he's always done like opiates and stuff, but recently he like decided to get clean and he's like exercising a bunch and he's like doing super good.
Yeah.
So he like took out like he was like, oh, I want to like come over and fucking check out your knives and I want you to like fix up my knife for me. So he like took this out, which is like
we all know. Yep.
It's that 440 China.
440 stainless. Okay.
But so he took this out and he
finally made USA design.
So right,
exactly.
So he said there was like some play in this, and he wanted me to like tighten it up. And I was like, dude, just come over, and I'll give you like a good knife.
Yeah.
So he came over, and we talked in the shop for like probably like 4 hours. Him and his girlfriend. I ended up giving him a PM2. That was like S35 with DLC blade and the green scales.
The brown.
Okay, whatever.
He's colorblind.
So yeah, I gave him that. So he's carrying a PM2, sharpened it on the TS Prof, and then
now he has a dope ass knife.
So that was
nice.
Cool.
But like it was cool because like he was at the gas station across the street. We were sitting there waiting for our burritos because I didn't get my burrito on Sunday because I was in Atlanta. So we were sitting there getting burritos. We're still like kind of sleepy, you know, like nah. And it was cool because he came up and he's like, yeah, I heard about your knife business. How's it going? Blah blah blah. And then he pulls out his knife, and we were just like, "Oh my god, you carry a knife!"
Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, you want to say it?
Okay, so he brought up. He was like, "Yeah, have you guys seen that gravity knife?" He's like, "It's the most illegal gravity knife ever," and he was referencing Jared's video. So he in Marina saw
we
Jared's.
live in like a shithole town that you drive through. Like nobody actually comes here because they want to, you know, like.
So it just so happened that he saw Jared's gravity knife video that went viral, and then we showed him the picture of it. He's like, yeah, that's the one, and he's like, it was just a trip.
What are the odds, you know? And I was like, and we showed him the picture with Jared. We're like, we were just hanging out with him, you know? It was so cool.
It's so cool that video went viral. I kind of wish it didn't have to be a gravity knife though. Like it could just be like a normal
but it's
knife.
The most illegal knife ever. You know, it's like, oh my god.
People are like, ooh, I like illegal.
It's like the perfect, of course it went viral.
I gotta say too, I handled the EXO at Blade, and the next opportunity I get to get a really good deal on one of those, I'm buying one just to play with it.
They're fun. They're innovative.
It's so fun.
But like at the same time, it's like, why?
I can't put it in my pocket. I'm probably never gonna cut with it. It's a stick with a blade attachment, but it makes awesome noises.
Oh wait, I want some of that. Is that the last big bottle?
Yeah.
I got one. You're swindling me?
No, you didn't.
I did.
You did? What kind?
Strawberry.
Oh, I haven't drank it one.
Okay.
There must be another one in there.
So didn't you guys say you bought a bunch of like spider codes too?
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. Well, they're factory seconds.
Oh, you got more than one?
Yeah, I got just one factory second pair of 3, and then Richie got one as well, and a PM2 max in it.
Dude, I couldn't turn that shit down.
And really quick, another point, kind of mad at all you guys. I finally get an Arius, and then you guys and Tri-State and Kaylee all get a fucking Jaeger, and now I have to get one.
Oh yeah, dude.
I have another Jaeger on the way too.
He has 2. He has one non-flipper and one flipper.
So
we've already established the non-flipper is mine, but he hasn't said yes yet. But we already know that's what's happening.
Dude, someone asked me in DMs like what the coolest knife I saw was. I just want to show this to everyone because I still think it's this maker didn't come to Blade Show, but my friend had one in his collection. This fucking knife.
Oh yeah.
Is that the Remy?
Hold on,
it's a Remy. Yeah, Lemmy.
Yeah. Hold on, let me make you solo. Wait, there we go. Dude,
this knife is so fucking good.
He's such an underrated maker. He has like no followers on Instagram.
Yeah, this maker, he has like 2,100 followers, despite being like, his work is actually perfect. I couldn't find a flaw, and the price is really reasonable. Like this Hardy model went for $925. Like,
so this guy that makes like perfect knives has less than
we do,
or like way like half of
way less. Yeah,
and
way less. That's crazy.
Like what? Like what? That doesn't make any sense.
So yeah, I would like to see him get more hype. Obviously, I would like to get one of my own before he gets hyped, but he deserves.
My wife told me if I get an EXO, I better buy a coffin too because she's gonna use it on me. She hates the sound. Oh, that's hilarious.
Cue Ball just brought this one up because we were talking about the nicest knives we played with at the show. I actually bought the nicest one that I played with at the show.
What is that?
This is a 3-leg dog.
Oh, okay.
From South Africa.
3-leg dog was at the crawfish boil. Mm-hmm. I got to talk with him the whole time while we were eating like crawfish and shrimp and shit. That dude is super cool. He is super.
That dude is really cool, and like a Therapeutic Edge turned me on to his knives like before last year's Blade Show because he got one of the front flippers, and he was like, "These things are awesome, and they're only like $600 for a base build for a full custom." These were on the table for $650.
Yeah,
this thing is insane.
Yeah, that thing is phenomenal. I was like very surprised at the price for the quality.
So and the respect, like his designs, I have drooled over for so long, and I was so pleased to see them.
Yeah, Lindy actually introduced me to them. I didn't even know about him.
And Remy, I was following Remy.
I really need to DM him and ask him about this because I've looked this thing over up and down, and I'm convinced it doesn't have a stop pin.
Have you taken it apart?
I'm looking. You can see inside of the scales, and if there was one in there, there would be a channel for it. I honestly, the way it's cut, I think the lock bar is the stop pin.
It's probably in the blade.
I mean, I thought about that, but where the blade rides, you would see where the stop pin
it could be deep enough. I guess you should
but
be able to see it.
The way the back of this blade is cut is such a big piece of material, and it's so like angled. I honestly think when you open it, the lock bar is your stop pin, and then when you close it, the detent just holds it in place.
And,
Well,
no,
you can't just tell us that. You got to take it apart now.
Yeah, right now.
I'm not taking apart.
The edge would hit the backspacer and you'd have chips in your edge. You would have to have a better way for
I don't see how that could work.
Yeah, true.
Squeeze your knife and see if you get chips in your edge.
Yeah, true. I may just be being stupid,
Yeah,
I do that sometimes.
That's fair. Very on brand.
Yeah.
So Zach is asking us, what were the nicest knives you tried at the show? So like for the price or just overall? Overall,
we're getting into that tier rating again, huh?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I gotta be at work tomorrow. I can't do that 4 a.m. shit tonight.
Honestly, I gotta say the Gareth Bowls were my favorite, especially for the price. What was the Lespect? Honestly, I don't know. The finishing work on the Lespect was not as good as I thought it was going to be.
No, he's talking about like two things. So there was one blade finish that he did. We suspect, this is not known for a fact, that he was trying to do a hazy mirror wash. Maybe he wasn't, but he did like a bead blast on the blade and then he polished it. So all the edges were polished, but it was just like a bead blast.
Because when you try to polish something that's been blasted, it won't polish evenly.
No,
it just doesn't. It does not work.
But and also the edge, he stropped, like overstropped to the point where it went up onto the blade.
It looked like it was done on a belt, which would make sense because.
Right. But other than that, everything is perfect. So I don't know why he's making it sound
but for the price, you would think that thing that you could easily avoid wouldn't be a thing. I don't know.
It was interesting because the auction piece looks like it was done on a fixed angle system, whereas the Lotto ones had the scratches going up the blade.
Which one was that? Because there was it the all like the one with that gorgeous Damascus?
I don't remember. I just remember it had a bolster looking.
The ones the second day that I saw that was going up for what was it, Lotto?
The one that I got a picture of.
I don't remember.
The Damascus that he's like, oh, this guy forged it.
Oh yeah, that one was my favorite one for sure. That one was amazing,
dude. Oh my god, I wish I could have afforded that. It was beautiful. Hold on, I got a picture of it. But like the lights, I don't know why, but like my phone was having a difficult time with the white balance because all the lights were like tungsten and then like icy blue, and it just made it. Wait.
For sure, the Gareth Bowl knives were just my favorite.
Here. So, wait, hold on. Can you guys see this?
And I'm not saying that those knives weren't nice. They were fucking incredible.
Look at that blade, though.
This one was by far my favorite
most beautiful one I've seen.
I love the bolster, the way he does it.
Yeah, dude, that French fucking design language is
the fucking French. They're too good.
I know.
Yeah, that Damascus is outrageous.
And he pointed at the guy. He's like, "Oh yeah, he hand forged this Damascus, and it was the most incredible Damascus I've literally ever seen." It was beautiful.
Also, the thing about his folders is they look like they could be fixed blades.
Yeah, they almost do. But then obviously they're folders. They're like liner locks and subframe lock type of things.
I will say one thing though, like it wasn't as satisfying to front flip as I thought it would be. Like the angle of it.
There's 2XL shirts, Fernando. I have a Teespring. I'll send you the link, and it goes up to 3XL. So.
Yeah, because like the Remy I tried, it's so effortless and perfect. Even like Shams, you sort of have to try a little bit to like.
Yes. Wait, I thought they went for. I thought Zeus said they went for 7K. The GB Zyro Jelly Bean combo. Remember we were sitting.
Yeah, I don't recall. I thought he said like 9 or something.
Oh,
maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe it was 11, but I thought he said 7 or something. So I
no. I think he's right actually. Maybe I think it was 11.
Oh, because I know that was outrageous.
Like our I think he's right.
Okay.
17.5. He said.
Okay, so it was way more than that. We were way off.
Yeah. Okay. I know he said 7. Okay, I was close. There was a 7 in it.
Oh yeah. So here's the thing that the Vision does. This part can actually pull out.
Here, wait, hold on.
And you can like see the spring and everything. So Sanford, he did this. He thought he broke my knife. He was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, dude." I think Zeus was explaining it, Zach, and it was so you could clean in there.
Yeah, get in there.
Yeah,
it was designed
I think that's
that
what
way.
he was saying.
But then you could pull it down, and you
then you could just push it right back in, and it's fine.
Yeah, that's cool. I just think it's like a cool mechanism, and you can see inside and shit.
Yeah,
like,
it is a fucking really cool knife.
Dude, I would love to meet Snacks.
Honestly, we did a great job on this.
Yeah, they did.
I should have spent more time at Wee's booth. I didn't get to them until Sunday.
Okay.
You gonna tell the people how you swindled Wee on the vision?
Oh, wait. Tell the people how we swindled.
How we swindled themselves.
I was thinking, oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay, but like, I'm curious to see what his because obviously he can't make the Vision R anymore because we has that design. I'm curious to see what he does with the new upgrade.
I don't know. Is that true that he
said that?
That is why, because he licensed it out to Wii, he can't make it anymore. Is that?
Well, if you license it, I'm sure you still own the design.
Oh, so maybe he's just choosing not to, and then he's just he's already started a new upgraded
I think
version?
That's what it was.
Okay.
So also, I got the mini Malice. I didn't buy one initially, and then the price went up to $300, and then I was really like, fuck that, I'm not getting one. But then Kev was like, "Yeah, dude, I bought it, and I don't even know why I bought it. I'm just gonna sell it." And then he sold it to me for $250. So I was like, cool.
"Okay, yeah."
But we're gonna mod this one and then sell it on our page.
That sounds like a very Kev thing to do.
Yeah. Dude, Kev is so cool.
Definitely.
He buys shit. He's like, I don't even know why I bought this.
I don't know. I didn't like the button lock Malice as much as I thought I would. I think
they're okay. They're not great. I think this is way cooler.
I think we kind of shot themselves in the foot.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
But I've noticed, when you go to flick it, if you want to use the opening hole or the little whatever the fucks, if you pinch, because you obviously need leverage, right? So you're kind of placing your thumb and your pointer finger on here so you can flick. But if you squeeze, it's impossible to open.
Yeah, so if you squeeze on the pivot area, you cannot flick it open.
Interesting.
It's very.
I like the other button locks more. The
that one. The coolest.
Yeah.
That one.
See, I feel like they kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit because they put all the Wii button locks right next to all the Civivi shit. So if you pick up a Wii button lock and you handle it, it's Thai and it's cool. But if you pick up a Civivi right after that, that's also one of their button locks, and realize how similar it is, you're like, why? Why would I spend the $300?
We love you too, Kellen. Thank you so much.
I think the button lock could have been done a lot better, personally.
Oh, and then Zach says he licensed the older version and began making an upgraded custom. No reason for him to go back to the old one, but I don't think he's okay. The way he worded that one post, I just was under the impression because I saw he was making that one with a thumb stud instead of an opening hole, and then we just came out with it. So I don't know. I guess I misunderstood.
Kevin is a great guy. He is a super cool dude.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he is an awesome guy.
I'm kind of bummed we didn't get to hang out with him more because we talk with him so much, and that was one person I'm bummed I didn't talk to more. Yeah, Kevin just sold a dozen knives a couple hours ago, including I know he just went around buying a bunch of shit. He's like,
why did I buy this?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he'll have a knife that he absolutely loves
and sell it,
and then he'll just sell it. It's like
the only thing I got at the show that's on my maybe sell list is the Arcane. I'm not 100% sure on this. It was kind of an impulse buy because it was cool.
I like that one. I think that was my favorite of his designs.
You won't be able to see it on camera, even if you zoom in, but I actually scuffed the scale right here, taking the picture that I posted on Instagram the other day, because they coded these scales gray PVD.
Okay.
Well, I brought my 6-year-old son here to watch this because he's falling in love with knives, but the language is horrible for a 6-year-old. Had to run him out of the room. A shame. I'm out.
Okay, so we always talk like this every live, so I understand if you don't want your kid in here, but we're not gonna change just for for that.
I apologize, but this is just how we are. Yeah. So it's like PG-13 at the bare minimum.
It's always tough for a live because if your kid was, if you were saying hi to me at the show and your kid's right there, I'm not gonna be cussing and stuff.
Obviously, yeah.
But this is an open forum, everyone's kind of used to it, and we kind of just understand that knives are an adult thing. So we kind of just talk the way we normally do, but
I mean, if you would like to bring your kid in here for the live, if you want to like let us know, we can be aware of it and try to censor it at that point. But since we weren't aware that your child was in here, there was nothing, we didn't know. So I didn't attend Blade, unfortunately, but right now I'm in the process of probably buying that silver armor knife. Nice. And it's not advertised. Yeah, I didn't select kid friendly on the stream. So
yeah.
In the when you're setting up for the live stream.
But yeah, a slightly scratched Arcane may be up for sale in the next few days, but they are dropping. They are dropping tomorrow. So out of respect for Arcane, I'm not going to throw it up on the secondary until their drop is done with.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, just selling one isn't a big deal. Only one person's going to be out of the drop.
I'm not sure yet either. I kind of like it, but like. I bought this, and then I bought the Omen, and the Omen is everything that the Arcane is, just turned up to 11.
Someday I will buy a knife. No, it doesn't have to be expensive to send it to us.
Yeah, we work on cheap knives.
Dude, yeah, heck yeah, we do.
Which Omen is that?
I think the V2, mine's Blackwash Scales and Damasteel.
Why is your action so much better than mine was, huh? What'd you do?
I mean, I started out by going through the Fnatic Edge booth and playing with 30 of these knives until I found one that like ticked every box.
I fucking love kitties.
And then I took it apart and put skiffs in it.
Gotcha, okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I won an Omen when you remember that Metal Complex Knife Mods contest?
Mm.
The prize was an Omen V2, but like I hated it, so I sold it really quick after.
I mean, the action on some of them really wasn't good.
It wasn't close to what your action is right now. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, the action on some of them wasn't that great. And I won't lie, taking it apart and kind of tuning it and putting the new bearings in really did make a difference. But
thank you, Dan. That is a very good point.
Okay. So
it's your job to watch.
Okay, let me say something. Let me say something real quick. Lindy literally swears in the first like 20 seconds of a stream, every single live stream. So this should be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
And then we go, damn, did we just get demonetized?
Yeah, dude, every
it happens
time.
every single time.
Well,
literally, I can't help it.
All you need to do is have Cole make him an intro. That's why all of his live streams have that intro reel. If you just sit through the intro, then you can say whatever you want.
Interesting. I didn't know that's why he did that. That's very interesting. I did not know that.
I think he really does it just to show off how good he is at making, B-roll, but
he is so good though. It is
good. Dude, I love his little intro with the 80s theme song and like the drone footage. I think that's kind of cool.
I like the
it reminds me of like Maddie Hipoya kind of vibes.
I like when he's unboxing a knife and he's like throwing the packing paper, and then when it lands, it like makes that crashing sound.
Yeah, you're like, that's satisfying.
We have already agreed that once I like get used to it a little bit, I'm going to send him my giant mouse that I bought the day before the show because he doesn't want to actually spend the money on one. So I'll send it to him to take a look at.
No, Kellen, buy low with good steel, then send it so it can be made into what it should be. Facts. Always buy good steel.
Dude, I bought that Plain Jane Arius with the thought in the back of my head, like, if I ever get bored with this, I'll just send it to Richie and Wendy.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, so Addicted and I've said I had a great time meeting you in person. I want to actually plan to hang out for all us YouTubers and friends so we can hang out and stuff. So this was kind of cool. So, like, at one point, we had a fucking emergency because, so right before the show, I shipped out a fucking modded Satori.
The one with the mirror stonewash and the cross
Aiden Yee. He was in the middle of moving. I thought I was going to be able to ship it out before he moved. We were in a rush, so I was trying to get everything packaged, get everything out before Blade show. And he had given me his old address on a note, but he had given me his new address, and we were even talking about it right before I shipped it. He's like, oh, yeah, no worries that you didn't get it shipped out yet. We're still moving into our new place. So then, even though we just spoke, I went and I grabbed his note and I took the address off the note and put it on the box.
Just sent him the new address.
Well, no, he sent the new address a few days ago, but we were just talking about how he was getting settled into his new place. I put the wrong address on there. During Blade Show, he messaged me. Thank God I saw it. And then he's like, yeah, I see that it's in Colorado Springs. I just want to make sure you didn't ship it there, or maybe it just is stopping in there. So I was like, oh, shit. So we fucking ran out front, and then I had to call up USPS. The first lady wasn't helpful, so I had to like get on the phone with the supervisor. and luckily we were able to get the package intercepted. But right before that happened, before I called USPS, I was like going through the automated phone system, all that bullshit, and it takes forever. Addicted to Knives and Evolved EDC came up to us, and like I explained what was going on, and they were just like being super cool. So like I was a little bit less stressed out. I was like less stressed out because they were there and they were talking to us, and it was like it made the situation a lot less stressful, and they were just being super cool. And they hung out with us the entire time while I was like talking to USPS.
They waited and they were hanging out with us and being super supportive, which was awesome.
It was really cool. It made the experience not as stressful.
Yeah, because he was panicking, and what was actually cool of USPS, they called him back like 30 minutes later to confirm that it would for sure be sent back to his house. So our house. I live here too. Yes. But yeah. Yeah, I'm dumb like that too, Richie. I thought that was funny. Hey CPM, what is up? I appreciate you making a quick intercept though. Thank you for freaking messaging us. We really appreciate it.
CPM what?
Yeah, what?
For customs production mid-tech.
Yeah. But so that's kind of cool.
So hold on. Dan said, or no, not Dan. Where was I saw
it's a knife stream.
Yeah.
It's a knife stream, not a fucking kindergarten finger paint class. But yeah, I'm sure he would probably allow his kids to visit drag show story hour. Drag show story hour. Oh, okay, I read that completely wrong. We read that already. Okay. That's awesome that they called you back. Yeah, they did. That's fantastic service from USPS.
And so when I spoke with the supervisor, she was like the nicest lady ever.
Super helpful.
She like reassured me and was just super patient with me because my phone was loading super slowly.
Because there's no service where
she stayed on the phone with me the whole time while I filled out the intercept online. And she made sure to like put an extra note in there so they would see it. And then 30 minutes later when we were
in the show.
Yeah, we were up at Brian's booth getting some water or something. They called me back. It was good.
Oh, dude. So let's see that Arius, Marty.
As I fuck up the flip. Nice.
She just realized that the remote was under her butt. She was asleep, and she like turned and she saw the remote and she just jumped straight up in the air like it was a snake. That was so funny.
I touched her.
Everything in this room looks kind of blue because I actually have a photo light over here turned on just for some ambience, but it's like an Amazon photo light, so I have no temp control on it. So everything is blue.
It's blue.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, doing it right. But so I got Plain Jane, Gen 4, Batch 9. There is no fancy number or anything on it. It's the burnished, like, stonewash finish. 20 CV, satin flats, bead blast, matches my small Sabenza. It's super cool. I mean, I had to wait in line for fucking ever. But
so one thing, we were talking about this with fucking... God damn it! Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, Zeus. We were talking about this with Zeus.
Zach.
Yeah, Zach in the stream. The fact that they just leave the surface ground flats is kind of annoying. I really wish they did a hand satin on the flats because it would really just complete the whole thing.
Same with hole. You made a good point. That hole also leaves like a fucking 80 grit whatever surface ground finish, and it affects the action on the holes. And I never put that together.
This thing I didn't notice until after I got home because Blade Show was obviously loud. When this thing closes, because it's not broken in, you can hear the detent ball just rub the satin lines.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit annoying.
On the detent ball, if you put some like KPL heavy on there or whatever, it helps a lot.
And
it's going away.
There goes my Roosevelt.
Oh, it's fine. When this thing cut my thumb earlier, I straight up dropped this in bare feet. With the blade halfway open.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm sure you already know this, but the easy way to break it in, you just hold on the lock bar super hard and just open it.
I've seen those mini cubes, and I've almost bought one, but they're like kind of expensive. And
so Shane had said this like 3 times, and we like ignored him. So he said, "Richie, are y'all open to pimp this Sabenza?"
Yes.
With an A though, not an E.
Yeah, not an a Sabenza.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, dude, what happened? what happened to the fucking? You're supposed to give me that Protect, dude.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I completely forgot, and I
know.
remembered like way after. We were still there, but we weren't with you.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a pimped out Protect right here.
No, the Rosie. I need I have some cheapy like photography lights that I got on Amazon that have like bulbs that are controlled with remotes that control Kelvin and stuff. But I want to get an aperture light, but they're really expensive. Like the dome and the light setup together are priced separately. And yeah, but I will want to get one at some point.
So I thought my voice was like better, but now that we're like talking super loudly, it's like
Yeah. Dude, I still feel raspy, and I didn't even talk as much as you guys did.
Anyone sees the Warnie Sea Otter? Yes, not at the show, but yes.
Those are cool. Yeah.
That sheep's foot though.
Yeah.
I personally like it more than the drop point.
Me
too. I wish the grind was a little higher.
I wish the blade was a little taller.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I do. I forgot. I will send both. Okay, sounds good. Sweet. Just hit us up, let us know, or you could, we'll send you our address and stuff.
I think the one thing that I think is objectively bad about Blade Show though is the phone service.
Oh, dude, it's bad.
It was so bad because it's like you can win a lotto, and then if they can't call you, they skip you. But it's like it's not your fault because the phone service is bad.
It's terrible. Like,
I gave up on phone service.
But what is the best way for them to do it then? Like just everyone has to be there during.
I think the best way is probably the way Les Spec did it. Like you got to just be there at this time.
Is that a thing? The cell tower being clogged by so many people in one area? I don't think
it can be.
Really?
Because like my phone was trying to run on 5G the whole time and just couldn't do it.
Yeah,
like,
mine said 5G, but it was not. Like
it said I had full bars, but it wouldn't connect me to my phone service.
Yeah, did you leave the? Yeah, you left the Shiro with them, right? So Cue Ball got a Shiro. It was his birthday during Blade Show and stuff, and he got his Shiro, which is like awesome birthday win, I guess. But one of the screws fell out of his knife. Of his new Shiro. I had a Micarta show still. It was beautiful. And like if you've ever disassembled a Shiro, you know that it's like they pretty much use red Loctite on all of their screws. It's like impossible.
That's terrible. And then they use the stupid fucking Shiro screws.
Which are god awful because you like if you're using a flathead, you like slip out and you fuck up your scale. Like it's a terrible design. But
they look really cool though.
They do look really nice.
Yeah.
But he ended up having to leave his new Shiro with Shiro, and they like took it and they're gonna fix it and then they'll ship it back to him, but like that's shitty, pretty shitty.
Oh, so they didn't have a screw there?
No, they didn't. They're gonna have to ship it back to him.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, which is like fuck.
They should have just given him a new one.
Can I just say, totally off topic, Fanatic Edge kind of fucking kick ass because I went to their booth and I was looking at knives and they were like, yeah, whatever one you like, we have spare parts. Like, if you want to they told me, if you want a Damas steel blade and any knife on the table, we have spare blades. We'll do it for you.
That's cool.
That is amazing.
Cool.
That is amazing. I wish all companies were like that.
That is really cool. Oh, so it's a bandwidth issue. Their signal, but the data flow is connected or bottlenecked because of the massive amount of people trying to use the same two
Do you guys say data or data?
Data.
Data. It is data. Did I just say data? Oh, I usually say data, but I was reading it weird.
It doesn't matter.
It matters, dude.
There's only one T, so it's data, but whatever. Oh my god, think about how many devices were running during. Oh, dude, yeah. I wonder how many people were there because that room, the whole thing was packed. Like
honestly, I got on the exhibitor Wi-Fi like day one, and it worked for me. I know for a lot of people it didn't work. Mine was
Wi-Fi.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, normally you have to pay, but if you're an exhibitor, you don't. They give you
really?
Just if you're an exhibitor, it's part of the package.
Wait, I didn't know that. The fuck?
Yeah. Late to the party. Cats in the chat.
Okay, so apparently I would have had Wi-Fi. That still doesn't solve the issue for Lottos though, because the people who enter won't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I mean, you should have asked. I could have given you the password.
Yeah,
how do you adjust the tension on a tie frame lock?
So tension, like spring tension, or the like lock bar pressure?
So it's very simple. Take your knife apart. So what I would recommend you to do is once you take your knife apart, get some pictures of the lock bar from different angles so you can see where it was set before you start bending it.
Yeah.
So take some pictures of it. And then depending on if you need to increase the tension or decrease the tension, for decreasing the tension, obviously you're going to bend it away, so out. And then if you want to increase the tension, you're going to bend it in. And then it might take a few tries, bend it, put it back together, check it. But a little bit of bending goes a long way.
If you bend towards, technically, like if the handle's closed, if you bend it towards the blade in the handle, essentially, like that'll make it tighter. And then if you bend it back, it'll obviously, but you have to be careful. Just be very wary.
But yeah, the picture is helpful because some knives, adjusting the tension just fucks everything up. It'll give it locks. Yeah. Or the lock bar tension will just be way too strong. Or sometimes it won't even fucking help with the D10 at all, and it just sucks.
Also, the gentleman on the bottom, Blades and Fades, is the Knife Eclectic, or Marty is his first name. Knife Eclectic on Instagram.
Yeah.
How do you the Cerakote? What do you mean?
As like
on the lock bar when you're bending if you're saying like when bending the lock bar, the Cerakote's actually a flexible coating.
Yeah, it should flex.
When it's done correctly, so it won't crack or chip off or anything like that.
It should.
And another thing, if you're loosening tension, just make sure that your knife's still safe because sometimes it won't lock up properly if you loosen it too much.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Some knives require a certain amount of tension for the lockup to actually be secure. So.
Yeah. Y'all that is a good point.
Oh, the MBK KM collab I bought. Oh, okay. Yeah, it should be fine.
So with those old guards, the thing about them is sometimes the detent, it's not the detent being too strong, it's that they're lock bar sensitive. So if you'd readjust your grip or just hold the knife looser, it's easier to open because those, when you press on the lock bar, it can make them almost impossible to open on some of them.
Had that issue.
Which is also why he ended up wait, was that one a frame lock?
I think it was a liner.
Was it a liner lock? I can't remember now. I can't remember if it was a frame lock or a liner lock.
Oh wait, the black and purple one. That one is dope. Yeah, the blacked out with the purple hardware. Oh my god.
Yeah, which one was it? Which one was it? Because I did some frame locks and some liner locks.
Stacy's here. Hey there, y'all. I'm just stopping in. Busy tonight. Plus, y'all make me sad talking about the show. Love y'all. No, I'm okay. I'm happy everyone had a great time. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh yeah, he said might have to remove the over travel stop to make it looser.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so the lock bar insert on the old guards does also work as an over travel, so that will need to come out as well. That's a good point.
Need to bend it back. If you're just to make it stronger, you don't need
I would probably just take it out anyways because if you haven't done it before, you're probably not going to get it on the first shot.
So you're gonna have to like play with it. Stacy.
Oh, thank you, Stacy.
I don't have the button, so you get a real
I'm fidgeting with the MBK OG tonight. I'm in love with it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a cool knife. It is a cool knife.
Say,
I should have bought an MBK.
What is
photo? Oh no, I got the rock scale and bark.
Okay. Shit, dude, we did so many. Was that a? It was probably a frame lock then. Yeah.
Here, I'm looking right now, Rob. Dude, my voice, I sound like a fucking potato. Okay.
You sound like a potato.
Yes. Have you never heard of potato? Like, what is wrong with you?
Nope.
That is hilarious.
You know how some frame locks are more sensitive to your finger on the lock bar than others?
Yes.
What causes that? Like some being so sensitive?
I don't know, honestly, but
wait, is it on?
Maybe it has to do with how thick the relief cutout is, so it's like flimsier. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so if it's like if it's thinner, then when you push it in, it goes in more.
Yeah, because it flexes a lot easier than something that has like less material removed in the relief cutout. That's what I would think, but I'm not 100% sure.
So
that's something I'd like to play with if I ever make a frame lock. Like,
yeah,
because I don't like it when like you have to watch where your fingers are.
That's why MBK did switch over to the inset locks because we did get a lot of comments on that.
Wait,
yeah.
So, some of them are worse than others, but once you get used to it, it's
did you send it on Knife Modders? Because I'm struggling. I cannot find it.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, the Sonoma made me so used to knives where I have to stay off the lock bar. Now I just do it with everything without thinking about it.
It's interesting though because
find it.
some companies, like, so for example, like Ria or even CKF, they everyone knows they make great knives, right? But like even they have variability in how much it matters whether you put your finger on the lock bar or not. Like my Sukhoi 3.0, impossible to deploy if you have your finger on the lock bar. Like you just can't.
Chavez is notorious for that too.
I mean, like, yeah, the Fanatic Edge will do it if you're holding the lock bar, and the Sonoma, like, this thing is broken in. I've had this for almost 2 years, and if I even touch the lock bar, it's not going anywhere. And like, you have to be on the pocket clip, or it just won't pop open.
So, Justin, go back to that.
No.
So Justin is saying it's the amount of ball that sticks out and the detent hole. But the thing is, I've had knives where the ball fully seats in the hole, and it's had no issues with that, which is why I had assumed that it would just be the lock bar relief and how thin it is. Because I've had plenty that, like, the ball fully seats, it's extremely strong detent, but there's no issue with lock bar pressure.
There goes the snack.
But absolutely, those do play a factor in how strong the detent is.
Yeah, how much it seats in the hole and how big the detent ball is, etc.
I could be wrong, but yeah.
They do, actually, Jay Friedman, they do. I did a study on it. Is there anything I missed? Because I feel like... Oh, it's okay. The only thing I don't like about the OG is it's a bit long for my liking. Luckily, it's just in from a friend. Yeah, it's a cool design. It could also be how the knife is put back together. Maybe sometimes they're not totally put back together, right? Maybe.
So once you start getting pitting in a bead blasted blade, you're pretty much screwed, right? No, there's tons of things you can do to fix that. Obviously, it would need to be refinished depending on how bad. Well, it would need to be refinished regardless.
Yeah. So it's not fucked,
it's fine. I mean, if you're talking like, it depends on what level of like fucked you're talking about.
But yeah, I mean, there is ways you can use like what's that shit? There's also those like rust erasers. I've never tried them, but I heard they work.
No, people say that, but it's an abrasive. It's gonna leave scratches.
Yeah, so it'll fuck up the finish. But like,
I hear a lot of people say that you could just use a rust eraser,
but it still scratches.
You're rubbing sandpaper on it pretty much. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's in rubber form and softer, but it's gonna leave scratches.
I always had pretty good results with gun cleaner, like I think it's nitro solvent or something like that, but it'll remove like corrosion and build up and stuff from firearms. So I figured it was fine to use on a blade, and it worked unless it was like really built up, and then you kind of need to get at it with something a bit more hardcore.
He said he talked to Stanford. He's sending out some hardware. He said it's totally all good, and I love it. It's just tight. Oh, if it's tight, then maybe the pivot was tightened down a little too much. I'm not sure. It's just hard because without handling it to be able to.
Dude, half the knives I bought at Blade Show I had to take back to the hotel room and back the pivot out a little bit.
Hi,
but
John.
There was nothing wrong with them. They were just too tight.
Yeah. I had a great time at Blade, but I'm greatly disappointed that I didn't give Brian a big hug and nuzzle his ear. Aww.
I think the reason why people do the tight pivot is because they're afraid of it getting loose during the show.
Yeah.
They over tighten, like it kind of overcompensate. But I feel like you should just, Loctite it instead.
The night before, yeah.
That's the thing. The Rhea, the Fanatic Edge, and the Abyss, they were both Loctited so hard I had to use 2 drivers to get the screw to turn.
Oh, it wasn't located or what?
What do you mean?
Like, why'd you have to use 2? Like, one on each
side? Oh, yeah, no. Neither of these are captive.
Okay.
Yeah, they just free spin.
Yeah.
But also, little note for Arcane, if you ever watch this, please don't put the pivot screw that you take out on this side. It's a huge pain in the ass. Lockside pivot screws are like my biggest pet peeve.
Oh, I know, where you have to reassemble it through the show side.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that shit. All knives, lockside is like, it's a must.
Other than that, though, this thing is really cool. I did have to break it in so I could reverse flick it. It kind of tore my finger up, but...
Yeah, Robert, try taking the knife and not putting your fingers on the lock bar and opening it, because A lot of the old guards are that way. Because the descent will seem extremely strong, but if you take your fingers off the lock bar, they will open.
Because like you should be able to tell if you grab it and you just pull the blade out, and that'll tell you how strong the D10 is versus when you're opening it, you know. And if it feels different than when you're opening it, it's lock bar pressure from squeezing it. Which is
you can do that same thing, like just try to open it and then. After that, put your finger on the lock bar and try to do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. And that will tell you right there, which is, you know, Lindy and Richie definitely didn't disappoint. Those are two beautiful human beings right there. John is also a beautiful human being. He was so awesome. Exactly like he is, you know, on the live streams and stuff. He's really awesome.
It was great meeting you, dude.
It was great meeting
you. Dude, it was great meeting him. I think we met Sunday. I feel so bad. Like, I know how many people I met, and I can't remember when I met them.
Oh, yeah, same.
It's just all blended in.
It was just one long day. Dude, the first day felt like I stayed up for 2 days, but it was only like one day. You know, it was just so much shit.
Well, your guys' first day was my second day.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. The Friday was crazy. Friday was a crazy day. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Is it lock bar pressure? Did you break it? Did you cut yourself? The suspense is killing me.
Everyone's like waiting.
Yeah. Okay. So what else did you got some other things that played, right, Marty? You got show the doggy.
No, that was it. I got the 3-legged dog.
No, wait, I don't think they've seen it. Show those three.
Said, I've got fat hands. It's not you, it's me.
It's really hard to see this purple fat carpet because this camera sucks.
Yeah.
Is that a magic cut? Is that a magic
No. This one is M390, and the HRC on there is listed at 62, and I kind of tend to believe him.
No, yeah. So 3-legged dog is actually like the Magna Cut guy in South Africa.
Huh.
But like, yeah. So he runs his Magna Cut at 64, which is cool.
Oh, that's cool.
But he also like because the other South African makers know him and know that like you know. Like basically, like, know he has the good shit. So they go to him to buy Magna Cut from him, basically. Like, he just buys a bunch and then resells it in South Africa. Yeah.
Other than that and the Abyss and the Koenig, it's just the Fnatic Edge, the Omen V2.
Yeah, but he has the right mentality on it. Because
we also met Snuzz.
We did meet Snuzz
briefly at the end.
We shook his hand.
Wait, who?
Snuzz.
Oh. I didn't get to meet him.
Dude, we met a lot of people.
I feel there's so many people. I'm not trying to sound braggy. Like, I met so many people. But, like, a lot of people came up to us and introduced themselves and told us their name. But a lot of those people didn't say their username.
What is that?
Yeah.
Robert Oak.
Oh, okay.
Didn't tell us their username. So, like, we met a lot of people, and they're like, oh, my God, I know your Instagram and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I know their name. I kind of remember their name. But I don't know who they were, and like I don't.
Oh, every person I just asked them like, "What's your Instagram or YouTube?"
We felt awkward. We didn't want to be rude and be like, "Who are you?" We didn't know a nice way to say it.
That's not rude. How would I know?
See, it got to a point for me, like because I don't really do YouTube. Most of my presence is in live chats and occasionally on your guys' stream because you know you're the only people that have deemed me worthy. But, like, it got to a point where I was just introducing myself by my Instagram handle. And, like, especially in the pit, like, all the people that are always in the chats, and once I met, I think it was Gonzo, I ended up meeting, like, Grateful Panic and Stevie Wonder Woman, and it was all just through username.
Yeah. Like, the way you communicate, you call them by their username.
So somehow we missed John Evans. I think we saw him for a second and we called his name a couple times, but he didn't respond. I was like, shit, was that him? I don't want to walk
I'm pretty sure it was him, but he was in like a deep conversation and
so
we were like trying to go somewhere. We'll come back and we'll see him on the way out.
He came strolling up to the booth and like I know his first name is John, but I saw him and I knew his face and I immediately went, Javon! Like so loud.
I wanted to meet him really bad.
I know.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
I love Javon. He's awesome. He's such a cool dude. I should have bought the $1,000 plane ticket.
That is hilarious because that's what we
paid.
It
was like $900.
So it's like, actually, I didn't get it at table. It was like $2,000.
Yeah, to get it, it was like $2,000. But Yeah.
I used to play video games, so like I'd meet people and not know their real names all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And basically my rule of thumb was if their in-game name or like their online name is more than 2 syllables, then I ask what their real name is. But then if it's like if it's like, a short online name, then I just go with that. Or if I can
you need to write
somehow.
a guide for this.
Yeah.
Guide to Blade.
Yeah.
Wait,
So like
what's
I would
with Kevin, Shane?
Yeah.
or if it's too general, like
I
would never
saw a girl with Kevin. I have no idea who you're talking about.
He's talking about Colin.
Not Kevin. Not Kevin. I don't want to be disrespectful, but that girl with not Kevin was absolutely gorgeous.
with not Kevin.
Oh, that was I think that was she was with Adam Purvis and
Okay.
I think
You're talking about Kaylee.
Oh, Kaylee, maybe Kaylee was. Yeah, Kaylee's cool. She's carried every day.
She's the one who's with Adam Purvis. She does the
Well, also
No. Wait.
Brittany
Kaylee is with
also-
Adam Purvis, but there was a girl with black hair and a bunch of tattoos walking
Beyond-
around with Adam Purvis the whole day.
Before you and after.
Before you and after. Yeah, that was her.
That's her name on.
Oh, that's her.
That's
Okay.
Dave's girlfriend or wife.
Yeah, his name was like American
Dave
Edge Mod
Mod
Shop.
Shop
He
or
works
something.
with American Edge and does mods. That's his girlfriend. It was odd though because she was at the show, but Dave wasn't. It was I wonder why.
And so I don't know. That was and she was with Adam Purvis the whole time. It was weird. Prettiest girl I've ever seen. No, that's a cute compliment. No,
Kaylee was really fun to hang out with.
Dr. Funky was there. I didn't even see him. That would have been cool. I love all you guys. And next year, I say we plan to stay in. Yes, and I kind of want to get there a day early because we arrived so late. Yeah, Parker, that's what we said. But
if we do it next year,
yeah.
He was so like they're fairly new to the community. Like she kind of popped up on Instagram. I followed her and stuff.
We've talking with her very briefly.
And I was just like, why is she? And she was with them like the whole time. So I don't know the situation, but I thought it was kind of weird.
Adam Purvis is just picking up all these chicks.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's a sexy man. Like I get it. I don't hate him. Kaylee was also so pretty.
He almost fucking picked up Lindy too. I had to fucking
fight him off.
Fight him off?
Yeah, dude, I was like, hello, can you take me home? Thank you.
If you guys do Blade Show next year, then definitely try and get in on Thursday because after we're done with like an hour of setup, there's nothing for us to do.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're thinking about getting there like early, like Thursday next time. And then going to the grocery store like we wanted to do, not go to Adam the sexy fireman vibes. Fuck yeah, like put out my fire.
Where's the poster at?
We gotta need
Screw going to the grocery store.
Parker, you're coming. We're getting like a huge house, and you gotta come stay with us at the Airbnb.
Surprisingly, it wasn't packed at all in the house.
It was like
I thought
we never
it was gonna
all
be
were
like
in the house.
I thought everyone was gonna be on top of each other, but there was so much room.
No, everyone came in at different times.
Yeah, so it worked out perfectly.
I am a little bit jealous of y'all's Airbnb situation because we were all just like hotel rooms. Wake up,
Airbnb
coffee from the lobby.
No, the Airbnb is the way to go. Like, and the other thing is like, yeah, it was huge. And then it's nice because you can kind of set up however you want and stuff, and like,
dude, renting a car was like the best idea. Fucking
yeah, you guys are geniuses for that.
Yeah.
I did not know it was that cheap. I did not know it was that cheap.
I didn't either.
So cheap.
It was like $30 a day, and for sure we would have spent that much on like Ubers and shit.
Yeah, me and V Ubered everywhere, and it was I think $24 to get from the Marriott down to the Waverly.
Jesus.
Every day.
I hung out with Nico most of Friday night and didn't realize he was the Hobbit. It's Hobbit. Until halfway through, it's like he spells the wrong and he puts H at the end. It's weird. Until halfway through Saturday.
So if you guys bought groceries, would it just be for breakfast?
So,
probably.
Yeah.
And for snacks and shit to like, I don't know, keep on us because like
if you guys are ever at Blade while we're at Blade and don't have dinner plans, just come find us because Dan will just be like, yeah, fuck it, come out to dinner.
Yeah, Dan is so cool.
I know. I wanted to go out with you guys.
Yeah, I know.
Because Dan was so like stoked to meet us and like really wanted to go out to dinner with us, and I was like, dude, that is like the coolest fucking.
We never got tacos either. I left that show on Sunday like these motherfuckers.
I know.
Dude, and we didn't even see the taco truck or anything.
We saw it as we left. We saw the Pena taco truck as we left. But we didn't have, we were like, what the fuck is that? Pena has a giant trailer? Like, what the fuck is that? And then I just realized it was a taco truck right now.
Well, next time we hang out, tacos.
Yes. I gained 8 pounds over the weekend. I ate like shit over the weekend too.
We did end up buying groceries. We bought
Saturday night.
We bought ice cream, donuts, pizza,
hungry.
taquitos, and eggs. And
That's
butter.
all you need. That's all you need.
Any of it.
And bread. Did we bring the bread?
No.
Oh shit!
I forgot to pack it. Yeah,
Shit,
so
someone ate the donuts. I didn't get to have a single one.
Oh, I ate them all.
I know. I thought you guys were gonna eat them.
We left them on the counter for everybody, but no one ate them because I don't think they knew they could have some.
I ended up eating a couple in a row. I ended up feeling like sick.
ate all of the other ones.
I thought
Honestly,
about it, but yeah.
I'm convinced that the massive dinners that I ate every night were just completely burned off by the next day.
Yeah, dude, so much walking.
Yeah. And I mean, it was like a half-mile walk to get from our door in the second room all the way around to the main room and then turn around and walk back. And that doesn't include walking around inside there.
Yeah.
Like, that's what, on Sunday, I went in that room for like 2 hours to try and find that one last knife because I was like, once I leave this room, I'm not coming back in. This is it.
So we need to address something here. So when so the first place that Brian, Lindy, and I went to eat was Waffle House.
And it was trash.
It was terrible.
It was the shittiest food I've ever had in my life, Shane. Poor recommendation.
Yeah.
It was
no. Waffle House is shit, but it's really good shit.
No, it's not.
No.
You've obviously never had good food in your life, Shane. I felt almost offended that you recommended this place to us. We were stoked. So we get in at like almost 1 a.m. is when we get to the Airbnb. And Brian's awake. We're all playing with knives on the bed like 12-year-olds. And then we're like, we're really hungry. And Brian's like, I'm fucking hungry. And then we realize there's nowhere to fucking eat at 1 a.m. on the East Coast because you guys are fucking losers. Like
Waffle
on the
House.
West Coast,
That's why Waffle House exists.
Yeah, like nothing was open, so we had to go to the Waffle House.
Waffle House is renowned for being bad.
It's the shittiest food I've ever eaten.
To be fair, most people who eat a Waffle House at 1 a.m. are so fucked up they don't care that they're eating a Waffle House.
Okay, Parker, we didn't know what the fuck Waffle House was. I've never been to one.
And everyone was saying it was good, so
yeah, people recommended it.
A bunch of people were telling us.
It's good in the way that Taco Bell is good, that it's like you can tell that it's garbage, but you're still just like really into it.
No, but why did you recommend us to go there? I was like talking about, I don't know any food on the East Coast, and Shane mentions Waffle House. I was like, oh, cool.
Did you get a Chick-fil-A while you were in Atlanta? Because that's kind of
shit.
Especially California, motherfucker.
No, so we did go, but we got a chicken sandwich, and there was nothing on the bread. It was just a slab of chicken in dry.
Yes, that's a Chick-fil-A.
It is nuts though because what's nuts about it?
It was 2 pickles, fried chicken, and 2 dry. Like what kind of
Wait, was that your first time getting Chick-fil-A?
No, we had it once before in California, and it was
that is why you need to get the Chick-fil-A sauce, the little magical orange packet.
Why don't you put it on the sandwich? I paid for you. Like, I shouldn't have to do anything. Like that, I felt this is so shitty.
I just gotta say, on Waffle House though, I walked in, I looked at the menu, I was suspicious immediately.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
No, like we all looked at each other like, is this actually what they recommended? Because
we're like all the laminated little like menus were disgusting.
With like pictures that were like kind of terrible with like bad lighting.
120p, like all just pixels.
Was it the same chick that made the food that was also serving us, or was there someone else there? Okay.
Well, she made my waffle because that's apparently easy to make.
Okay.
Yeah, you're pouring batter onto a skillet. I don't know how fucking hard that
is. And just to reassure you though, they pride themselves on the fact that every Waffle House everywhere you go in the country is exactly the same. So, you know,
I mean, there's so like the consistently shit is one thing.
You're
one
of
Waffle House does do some kind of good shit. Like down here in Florida, when we have hurricanes, a lot of times a Waffle House will open up Waffle Houses that are in like really beat up places and like put up generators and just start making food for people.
Okay, that's really cool. That is cool, but their food is shit. So Taco Bell slaps all day. Okay, yes, their dollar menu used to fucking slap until they got rid of their Frito burritos.
Dude, that shit was like $1 and that shit.
I mean, I'll take whatever food during a hurricane.
Sucks. We don't go there anymore. We were very offended.
Yeah, the first hurricane we had when I moved down here, our power was out for a week.
Wait. Oh, we're missing comments. Or the deluxe. You gotta put. I shouldn't have to do anything. They should put mayo. Who serves a dry chicken sandwich? I just don't. You're eating a fat piece of chicken and bread. That's such a. It was still really good, but still.
Well, pay the couple dollars extra and get a deluxe. Then you get like lettuce and tomato and cheese.
Oh, it's a. You have to pay extra to get a normal chicken sandwich.
Yeah, because a normal chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A is just pickle brine fried chicken and pickles.
Okay, all you need from Taco Bell is the cheesy peanut. Dude, there's no meat. I need that that cat food fucking
that cat
beef.
Food beef. Yeah.
Has,
do you know the spinning coin machine they had in Taco Bell's? They used to have.
Yes.
Yeah, where you drop a coin on panels. If you get to the last panel, they give you a free burrito or taco.
Yes, I forgot about that. That was fun.
That was the only time I was willing to go to Taco Bell because I would just cheat all the time and just be like, hey, you know. You know how to win. Do you know how to win every time on those machines? So if you know how you're supposed to spin the knob, right, and then drop the coin down the panels,
right?
But what you should actually do, or it's technically not, you shouldn't, but if you want to win, you would shake the knob a little bit, and if you just kept shaking it, the coin would slowly move and just gently fall to each panel. So the Taco Bell near my middle school, they eventually found out that me and all the other kids were gaming the system, so they took it away. And I was like, I'm never going back again.
I didn't know that.
I know they used to have a bunch of little things like that in Taco Bell. There's nothing now.
It had like water and like it had those little like slits and shit. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, this one didn't have any water. It's just
the one that we had
panels.
Like water in it.
Also, they used to have like a scale in there that you could like weigh yourself on after you eat the Taco Bell. Hours anyway.
Like Taco Bell, here we have Moe's, which is like the step in between Taco Bell and Chipotle. So like I mean I wouldn't go to Taco Bell when I could just go to Moe's. Stuff
like the one vegetable you put on there is pickles.
I know, I took them off. I was like, fuck that.
I actually took out the pickles. I don't like pickles.
I took out the pickles too.
Oh my god! I get my Chick-fil-A spicy with extra pickles, their Chick-fil-A sauce on it, and I'm done.
We're not friends
anymore. We're not. I don't even know your name. Who are you?
I'm just taking mental notes of who has bad taste in this. Like, okay, Marty's the pickle man. Okay,
Parker is fired.
hey, I can have terrible taste in food, but I'll still have good taste in knives most of the time because I will still love Fox no matter what you guys say.
Now, one thing
the new Fox Jupiter is so good,
so
and I can't
taste in knives and food.
Honestly, I'm kind of shocked because Fox this year probably came out with the most compelling new design they have ever at Blade Show, and they didn't win overall Life of the Year.
Did Brian ever take you to Korean barbecue? If not,
they don't have Korean barbecue there.
Korean.
They don't have good Korean barbecue in Atlanta.
That doesn't make sense.
Nah, if you guys come visit me in LA, I'll take you.
He is he's a fellow Asian. I don't know. He said what ethnicity, I don't remember, but he said it in Lefty's Super Still Steve's. But I go
Parker, I like where your head's at, but the cheese is unnecessary.
Yeah.
I like cheese.
I like cheese too. I would put the cheese on it. I should have got the deluxe, but we were being cheap.
Okay. The chicken itself was good.
The chicken was amazing. I could have just eaten the chicken by
itself.
I
was pretty sad when I opened it.
Wait, when you got it, did you get regular or spicy?
I probably did something barbaric, and I asked for ranch, and I just put ranch on there instead of medium.
That's fine. No. This is the South. You can put ranch on anything here.
No, I'm full of judgment right now. There's just judgment right now. That's all.
You're Korean. Who are you to tell me how to eat American food?
Richie, did you get a spicy or a normal chicken?
No, I just got the normal. I did.
I got the spicy.
Oh, okay. Maybe I got the spicy then. I don't know.
The spicy. What was it? Red?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm colorblind.
Dude, the spicy Chick-fil-A will let you know that you're eating a spicy Chick-fil-A. Like it doesn't hurt, but you'll know. You'll know.
I think I got the regular.
That's the thing I want to say though is so he's asking, was it a real Chick-fil-A or the one
it was
lobby?
okay. It was a Chick-fil-A in the mall in the
the real ones you can get like you need to get the waffle fries, you need to get the nuggets. Like
it had okay, I don't know about nuggies, but it did have
nuggies.
Waffle, yeah, it had waffle fries. I think.
Yeah.
What just happened? I don't know. We just had an argument about who has better taste, and we obviously won.
What is our cat doing?
He wants treats.
I mean, we can all agree that Waffle House is shit.
Yes.
I'm never going back ever again.
I don't care how drunk I am, which I will never be.
Yeah, like
honestly, I haven't been back to a Waffle House since I stopped drinking. Except maybe one time, I think I stopped in and went at 3 a.m. on a road trip because I had no choice.
Oh, hey everyone, how's it going? How was Blade Show? It was
We're
awesome.
talking about the waffle meal we had in Atlanta.
Waffle House.
Well, now we're criticizing the food. The show was excellent.
Yes.
The show was excellent, but we're at the very last day before we all went to the airport, we went to this French bakery and it was fucking delicious.
Yeah,
I had like a French pot pie. And it was Richie got a shit meal. He fucked up.
Yeah, I got a shit meal.
Mine was delicious.
Also, the waiter was like authentically French. I thought she was just playing it up when she came up and she was like bonjour, and then she started speaking and we couldn't understand what she was saying, and then we were like, okay, this is legit.
Actually French.
Dude, I tried some ramen like the first day when I arrived at Atlanta. It was really bad.
It was bad?
I was like, wow, this is like not Japanese at all. Like,
wait, did you get like the pre-packaged ramen?
No. Like I went into a restaurant and ate there. It was like an actual like ramen, like just dedicated ramen place with like some species.
So Aiden is Korean.
Oh,
and he just said
you're no longer fellow Korean. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'll be honest though, so if you want to be like a real Korean, like Korean citizenship, you have to like do the military. Even so, like let's say you're born in America, you want a Korean citizenship, you have to do the military thing. So that's why I don't care. I don't want the citizenship.
American, that's fine.
yeah. I'll just be American, I guess.
Yeah, he's actually in the military.
Yeah, look, you can see in his little.
He's in the military.
Yeah. See, Korean military is a pain in the ass.
I think he's an American, the American Army, U.S. Army.
Could be, yeah. I can't tell from pictures.
I think that's what he said in Super Sports live stream.
Okay.
We can't argue over who has good taste when every place on the list has a dollar menu for adults. I mean, but the dollar menu sometimes fucking slaps. Like the dollar menu is where it's at. I'm spending $1 for something that's probably rotting my insides, but it tastes so good. So $1.
You know what's nuts though is that like there were no options. Like after 10 p.m.
We were all broke. That's true.
Yeah. I just think it's crazy that things close that early because like here, like we have like everything's open till midnight or later. Yeah, or later. Like there's so many 24-hour places. Like it's just it
was a weird experience.
There was a place in Atlanta when I went in 2017 to Blaze Show. I have no idea if they're still a thing. They were called Night Owl Pizza. You could call them at any time. They were open until 4:30 in the morning. And your only options were cheese, pepperoni, or sausage, and it only came in one size, but they would deliver anywhere in Atlanta until 4:30.
Yeah.
See,
Parker, I could never do that.
Okay, but when you recommend something to someone, that means it's good. Like you don't recommend someone to go to the shittiest restaurant in the entire state.
Let me say this. When someone comes and you're trying to like tell them to go do something, right, or to experience something, that's usually supposed to be a positive thing.
Yeah, like a good experience.
Here, let me give you an example. It would sort of be like you saying, "Oh, Brian, you're from California. Come to the this area of Atlanta and go experience the cockroaches." Like, it's like no, that's terrible.
It's an experience.
Or telling you to go to like the most ghetto part of Atlanta. Yeah, go get robbed.
Richie, and no offense to anybody from Atlanta, but Atlanta's downtown is just one big bad neighborhood. There is no part of downtown Atlanta that doesn't sketch me out. I called the Uber leaving the bank with all my cash for Blaze Show in my pocket before I left the bank.
Damn it, Brian, they're water bugs. Okay, but tell me, when he went to fucking the crawfish boil, do water bugs get like this fucking big?
Oh, that was a cockroach. No, Ross lives in Atlanta, so he told me that's a cockroach. That's
Okay.
a cockroach.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that thing was
what
this
cockroach?
big. It was so
Yeah, no,
long.
that's a
I was like,
cockroach.
why is it so long? I was like,
Wait, why are we talking about fox and giant mouse?
Because they're awful.
No, giant mouse is good. The rayout ones are good.
And the best tech one was good. Too.
Oh yeah, what was that called?
I don't know, Marty. What was it called?
they fly? Oh my god.
Yes,
The
they
only two best tech ones that they've done so far were the Farley and the new one, which is the Nazca.
But
I'm
the one that
sorry.
they showed at Blade Show, it was a giant mouse axis lock. It had a
Yeah, the
full one and
Nazca.
a wider one. That
Wait,
thing
Wait,
was
hold
sick.
on.
wait, hold on. What was it called, Marty?
The Nazca,
Okay.
like the
yeah,
Nazca lines.
It was dope.
I have one coming tomorrow.
If you
I
say
bought
that
this
with a
at
hard
Union.
R, it becomes a race car thing.
Yes, it does. It becomes NASCAR.
Yeah, so this guy's saying that they fly, and that explains a lot because I was sitting in a chair and apparently it was on my lap. The big
Yeah,
cockroach.
like, how the fuck did it get there?
Yeah, no, and so Floss saved my life because he whacked it, and I was like, "Why did you whack my leg?" And then I saw it scurrying over there, and I was like, "Oh, he saved my life." But yeah, I thought for a second that maybe it crawled up onto like the banister and then it fell on me, but apparently, I guess it just flew because it's like this is so
Were
cursed.
you under the impression that it managed to crawl all the way up your
You
leg?
thought it fell.
No, I thought it fell from the top because there's a roof.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I thought it crawled up there and then it fell on me. But if they fly, then the South is just canceled.
It was
Yes,
actually
yes.
it was just actually one of the crawfish that wasn't cooked.
yes.
To be fair, the South kind of deserves it, and I live here.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yes. Oh, did you say this? Like when we got there, the sink was plugged, and then I unplugged it, and the next
Yeah,
morning
dude.
there was like hundreds of little baby bugs that came out of the drain, and they only stayed in the sink. It happened every morning.
So I'm curious, like, how did you guys let it get this bad? Like, this,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you?
no, I'm just like, as a people, don't you just band together at some point and just spray everything? Like,
And the house was so nice. Like
I don't want to blame the people living there, but like, you know, at some point you got to just spray everything, right? And just kill.
Oh, my
everything.
bad. I thought you were referring to like all Southerners as a whole, because I was about to defend myself. Like, bro, I'm from New York.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, like in my neighborhood, like we spray everything. Like everything is just all the bugs are just dead. They're just dead.
Yeah,
You know?
dude, I'm so grateful. I mean, we get massive ass spiders out here, not like Australia massive. That's a crime. I will never go there. But like, we live next to a cow field. Oh, I might as well tell this story. Oh, Brian,
They breed faster than you can kill them. That is nuts. It's like they're dying and they're still shooting out more cockroaches.
They're just like, boo, 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 and then
That, by the way, should be the title for this live stream. The South is canceled and Australia is a crime.
This is the only knife that I bought.
He got the Maverick, and it was modded by not us. I didn't buy a fucking Hinderer, and you bought from our competition. I did it for you, Brian.
But they only charge $25 for all the mods.
Honestly,
Okay,
I
that's
did
fine. I understand
spend
that.
some time talking to the dude who runs Wave Knife, and he was actually really nice. You guys are still my favorite, but he was really cool.
oh
Okay,
Wow.
he was a dick to us.
You know
He
what
was
though?
an
Maybe
asshole.
it's because
Of course, he
you're the
was a dick
competition.
to you.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's because you're competition.
I'm nice. I was just being nice. He was being an asshole.
You know though, like to be fair, like it's not like I've never seen that before. Like me personally, like if I see someone else doing reblades, I try to just be supportive and like
Yeah.
I say like, hey, if you need any tips or anything, reach out anytime.
Yeah.
But like you can't really expect everyone to be like that. So some people when they see competition, they sort of distance themselves from it.
He was just condescending.
here's part of why I think it was so actually I don't know if I'm supposed to tell this, but I think it has something to do with the fact that we were involved with MBK. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Some stuff happened between them, and Sanford was really nice and stuff, but they were kind of offended by something that I mean obviously they were by a choice that Sanford decided to make that didn't include them, and so they didn't like that. So
I'll tell you one awkward experience I had at Blade Show, and
please do tell.
I won't really say whose booth we were at. I'll keep that a little bit quiet, but we're talking to a bunch of people, and we're all just standing in a circle shooting the shit, passing each other's knives around. And this dude walks up, and he's just kind of hovering there, like really well-dressed, like nicely put-together guy. And the dude we're talking to is just like, oh, hey, let me introduce you to such and such. This is the CEO of the James brand.
Oh,
and
wait, hold on. The James brand.
Brand. The James brand. And I'm sitting there like, I hope to God you've never watched that live stream because I gave you so much shit. And if you watched it, you've seen my face. Yeah. And like, I'm just trying to be like, hi, how are you doing? I'm like trying to hide the look of like, I hate everything you do.
Nice, Justin. That's hilarious. Oh,
wait, you don't like the James brand? What's the integral?
The Barnes.
The Barnes.
The James brand.
The Barnes. See, I like that knife. I don't like that everybody was like, "Oh, it's too expensive." So James brand went, "Okay, we listened. It's $650 now instead of $600."
I know.
Yeah, it was a cool knife, but yeah, that was stupid.
And it was
I did not know that happened. Actually, he raised the price.
Yeah, they raised the price.
That's kind of hilarious.
Okay, I don't really support the Hinderer as much. The Hinderer. Just, okay. After what happened with Brian, but the XM18 Auto, it actually was really cool.
Oh, it looked cool. Yeah, it looked cool.
But for $700.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll look at his prices already. So, I mean, it's not. I mean,
well, I mean, the XM18 was like what?
500, 400?
For something? Or
425.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 425. Oh, okay. So, $375 more, $275 more.
Which makes no sense.
More. Yeah.
And again, I'll say it again. There is no reason to make an auto out of titanium unless you want to.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, he wanted to. He's extra. You know, it's got to be durable. Aluminum isn't durable.
He charges a lot for like isn't it like over $100 just for one TI scale?
Yes.
It's $200.
$200. Yeah.
So I guess that explains the price.
And if you make aftermarket scales, he'll sue you.
Yeah. Yep. That happened.
Yeah. He'll kick you out of his Facebook group, and then you get to go join the fun Facebook group.
No, the Revolution.
Yeah, the Revolution.
So that's the Matt Christensen Maverick, right?
Yep, the Maverick. Made
Dude,
by Riot.
I'm so
I'm
pissed
gonna
off.
make it full screen so he can see it.
I looked up Bird Blades and BBK and CK, and I couldn't find them on the exhibitor list, so I just assumed that they weren't there.
850.
Wait. So who did you say again, Marty? You said Brian Brown.
CK I looked for, but they may not be a thing.
Oh yeah. Matt Christensen was not there. He said even if he did go, he wouldn't have gotten the table.
I hope you all did your due diligence.
But I looked up Brian Brown and Bird Blades.
So Brian Brown was literally like a 1 minute walk, if even that, from your booth.
Yep.
Fuck my life.
Yeah, he was really close.
Dude, all the Jaegers he had at his booth, they all tinged, right? And we were asking him, like, oh, do they all ting? And he was like, no, they don't all ting, but a lot of them do. And of course, the one Richie gets doesn't ting. That's all he wanted. He's like, I just wanted to ting.
Dude,
I just wanted to ting.
Honestly, I would have bought one of those, and I'm not sure if it would have been instead of the Fanatic or the Abyss, because I bought the Abyss first. But I was looking for one of those too. Like, their stuff is really cool. I would love to grab one, be like the finishing piece to Blade Show, even though there's probably none left.
It is kind of tinging now.
Oh, it does ting.
Yeah, now it is.
It wasn't. Is it loose? Wait, check the pivot. Nope, the pivot's loose. It just rattled.
Yeah, it is.
This thing has pivot slop when you like go.
This one will do it. It won't do it every time, but if you hit it just right, I mean, it might not now that I put skiffs in there, but
dude,
that's Riot made, right? The Jaeger.
Yeah. And
then this one also has. I showed you.
It has bad pivot.
Yeah, this one is just as bad.
I think we're low key convinced that Riot is slipping up. They got too much work.
They are.
They're slipping up.
They are.
Like, okay, there's glue seeping out from around the inlays, which for Riot is like what?
That never happens.
They are.
Which is not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal, but it's just not like them.
$400.
The giant mouse that I got, that we both got, the Corda, my pocket clip slots for the wire clip won't fit a Lynch deep carry because one of the slots is too far over. I've never seen that before. And it's like the wire clip will fit on there, but it's supposed to fit a normal wire clip.
Link
Also,
for what, Robert?
also the plunge is off.
Yeah, the plunge was off on mine as well. Not
Milky.
terribly, but it was for sure.
The Borka stick
it's
is
nothing I can't live with.
Borka's customs are so sloppy and overpriced. Didn't we? No, that was a Sean O'Connor. That was bad too.
Kevo asked what the best knife at the show was. What do you guys think?
Dude,
I really like the Shamwaris, dude.
They were beautiful.
That's an easy answer. It's a super easy answer, but they were probably my favorite.
And dude, I really did like the La Specs. That one with the Damascus was fucking.
Yeah,
it was pretty big.
Was really nice.
I was under the impression they were relatively small for some reason, or maybe just the ones I'd seen like were a lot smaller. But they were definitely full size knives. Like they were.
And of course, obviously, I like the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt because I bought one.
Yeah,
I thought all the best knives at the show were the ones I expected to be the best. You know,
yeah.
Like I expected Shiro to be amazing. I expected Oz to be amazing. I expected Lespect and them to be amazing, and they all were. So
yeah, they were. David Respect did not disappoint.
Yeah, there was nothing there that was like something that we had not heard of.
Wait. So we were at the Brian Brown table, and I handled his custom Warthog. That thing was fucking sick. Like, okay, the finishing work was the texturing. I wasn't really a fan of. Thought it was kind of ugly, but it was super slim, and the action was incredible.
Yeah,
like,
the Brian Brown customs were very good.
There's no locks to like. And then there was another maker that we also really we're cool with, the custom maker Maverick Custom Knives, and we handled his work at USN, and it was really good. And this blade show, it was not as good. There was a lot of issues. It seemed
like they must have been rushed or something, because the ones that
the Brian Brown ones.
No, the Maverick.
The Maverick.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were really nice at USN.
Oh, I remember you talking about this.
Yeah.
There was locks. Like they had so many. All of them had issues. There wasn't one that didn't have an issue.
But he is a super cool dude.
He's awesome.
And I'm sure that's not like gonna be a consistent thing.
I don't think so either. Because like, man, when we met him at USN, first of all, he was like so easy to talk to, and we were just talking mods and finishing work, and we message him all the time. And I think he even like was saying he was just like rushing to get everything done. Wait, what were the armor knives? Kev or someone told me about them.
Oh yeah, I don't think we saw them.
We never saw them, but people talked about them.
I'm not gonna lie, the Maverick Concepts.
Not Maverick Custom, sorry, Maverick Concepts.
I'm not gonna lie, the detent on this Jaeger is absolutely filthy.
It's delicious. It's yummy, as Stassa would say.
Crispy,
creamy, and delicious.
It is ridiculous.
Was there anything at the show that you did not expect or know about, and then you were just like surprised how good it was?
The knife that Marty got, the 3-legged dog.
Oh yes, yeah, that thing was so good.
For the price, it is really good. The inlays are done so well.
I even told Cole and Kara because he had like 3 knives left, and I DM'd them on Instagram like, "Go find this dude's table and play with these."
We never found it. We looked everywhere. He wasn't on the map.
So okay. Whoever has this knife, I think Tri-State has this knife. The Touch Production scale release was absolute crap.
Shit. It was a shitty knife. It felt like a cheap Chinese.
So the lock bar access was really poor. The scale release was really hard to use, and it did not feel good.
It was bad. It was really, really bad.
Dude,
my
fucking pivot flop is so bad. I notice it more and more now.
So when you tighten it down, does it go away? Like tighten it?
No.
Not okay.
The Jaeger does.
Yeah, if mine's a tiny bit loose, then there's a lot. But if it's tightened down, it's okay. But it doesn't like drop really.
So mine is bad at that. If I open it, when I go to disengage the lock bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how there's a brief moment where you're, letting the blade be free, right? Like this.
Yes.
I can feel it pop out a little bit.
Oh man.
Like I can feel it pop out in this direction a little bit. Or even right now, if I just shake it like this, I can feel it moving.
Well, you could just,
usually when you have to like yank on the blade to make it feel the movement. If I go like this right now with the blade open, I can feel the pivot moving inside.
Jeez.
But I mean, I don't care. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
See, you're like whatever, and that would drive me absolutely insane.
No. Let me preface that. So, if something that I made had that, I would not sell it personally. But since this is a knife that is something that I'm gonna keep and use, I don't really give a shit. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't care about for my own knives, but I do care about if I was, selling it to someone or giving it to someone else.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. I feel the same way.
I'm trying to think if anything really jumped out at me. I mean, I was trying my best to kind of cover ground in the main room, but it was hard because, like, I'd be in there and then realize how much time went by and then try and book it back over to the booth because every time I left, I would miss people.
So there's only one thing that I can say about the Oz Roosevelt. Like, this knife to me is like fucking perfect. I do wish the detent was slightly stronger.
It's pretty weak.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, what's the schedule looking like for Book Spot Reblade?
Shit. Okay, well, starting tomorrow, I'm gonna be working again. So probably, it's hard to estimate right now because my nephew is visiting. My niece and nephew are visiting from New York in 4 days, and I don't know how long they're staying, but like he demands my attention.
Oh yes.
Like, yeah, he demands it, and like he's like really like not a shy kid at all. So like, yeah, I don't know.
He's gonna be in your personal space.
No, here's the thing. So I would like to be in my garage all day working, but if I'm in the garage, he will try to go in the garage, and it's like dangerous.
Yeah.
So whenever my sisters or my parents can't watch him, I have to watch him.
Yeah.
And that'll slow things down. So I'm gonna estimate that I'll finish past the last 10 bug out spots by June 20th, and then June 20th to like mid-July, I'll finish up, any other orders, and then after that, I'm just gonna do 20.5s for a while. So that's how that would work.
Brian, please make me a reblade and take my money. It's y'all's tax money anyway. Just trying to give it back.
I would say make me a reblade and take my money because I'm tired of Dan waving his Magna Cut 20.5 around in my face, but I'm broke.
I didn't realize that it was him that had gotten that one.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I want to make one. I want to make more. I also tested out the 3V ones.
Yeah.
Did you guys see what he ended up putting that knife, that reblade in?
Yeah,
it was outrageous.
Yeah, it was so funny. I'm such a dumbass. I didn't even realize that it was a Brian reblade.
She was like, "Look, Demko did
a mirror stone." I was like, "Damn, that mirror stone watch looks good." And then I was like, "Oh, it's Brian reblade."
It had like a circular hole
and like
too.
obviously the blade like is way cooler. Like obviously.
Yeah, like I sat there looking at that knife at the booth like this is the most unnecessarily Gucci'd out 20.5 of the face of the earth.
Full-time Ascus, yeah.
Oh,
I
speaking of
spent all
that,
my
I need to show off the 20.5 scales that Marty and Dan
so
made
just
for
like
me.
the Yojimbo, sorry, I call it the Yojimbo as a joke, and now that's all I call it. But the Yojimbo scales, I showed it earlier. I think I put it. So, but they also made Richie some scales. So here's the Yojimbo.
Yeah, those are so nice.
And they're green, and my blade's black, and they know I love green and black, so I thought that was really fucking cool. So here's these, and I'm kind of fucking Richie's is way fucking cooler.
Hey, Lindy, you can feel kind of special, though, because when we were deciding colors, like, when the tie for your Yojimbo didn't work, I was like, all right, her favorite color is green. We had just come up with that color combination, and I was like, let's do her, though. She'll love it. And then when we went to do Coles, we were like, what color? And I'm like, fuck him. You said green. Let's just, do we have the Cerakote mix still? Let's just spray him on there.
He got my fucking sloppy seconds. Take that, Cole.
So you know what else I think is really cool?
Look at those. Oh,
I really like how they did this. It's like the element,
for tie,
square around
periodic table.
Your original ones didn't have that because they were kind of rough, but all of the scales have their own little badge in there. So aluminum and tie have the periodic table. Brass has like a little scripty brass. The copper ones are going to have a penny.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what's going to have a what?
A penny.
The copper. Yeah, the copper Demko scales are going to have a penny, so it's going to have the head on one side, the tail on the other side.
But tell me, these are not fucking cool. These are so cool.
But mine didn't have an aluminum periodic table thing in there.
That's because those Yojimbo scales might actually be kind of old. We made a crap.
You guys already had these, and you're just like, oh, we'll just give them to her so she doesn't feel bad because we made Richie something. Oh my god! Just kidding.
To be fair, the plan was to give you those titanium, like the ones that I sent you the video of, and you were like, "Shut up and take my money."
Yes.
I was like, "We need to do these because I want to make her day."
Yeah.
And then we were like, "Yeah, we don't have time to do them." I'm like, "Well, fuck."
No, it's okay. I'm just kidding. I really do love those. Those are fucking dope. And
I'm pretty sure Dan wants to send you those titanium scales anyway still. And I'm like,
that's what he said. He's like, I promise as soon as the Thai ones are done, we'll send you those too.
Dude, Dan is so fucking cool.
I was like, what? Oh my god.
Like, I wish when I had bosses that they were
I know. Your boss is and he's a giant. He's legitimately human giant. Yeah.
I remember one time when I was still drinking, we all did the company Christmas party back at the company that shall not be named, and we all went to play beer pong, and to pick what team goes first, you have to look each other in the eyes and throw them the ping pong ball, and whoever dunks it first goes first.
Yep.
And they're like, all right, Marty, you're going up against Dan, and I'm like,
well, that's bullshit. Like, I can't even look into his eyes. He's too tall.
But no, they're great to work for. That was an awesome show, and it was actually really fun afterwards. Even though I didn't hang out with YouTube or Instagram people, it was fun kind of going out and hanging out with that crew, kind of out of work and just all cutting loose a little bit. Because V was there too, and so he was kind of being folded into OG a little bit. He doesn't actually work for us, but he was there because he has the most insane Demco collection on the face of the earth.
He also bought a heat treat oven, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why did he bring it?
Yep.
Yeah. V. Yeah, he's awesome.
Why would anybody buy a heat treat oven? Because he wants to start.
I thought you said he brought one. I was like, why would you bring one all the way over there?
Plug it into the outlet in the back of the truck, dude. Just spot heat treats in the parking lot.
Hey, we're all winners because we're at least 6 inches taller than RHK. Yes.
One thing I did like about being at my table though was I felt so accessible to anyone. Because one thing is when we're all in our groups or circles talking to each other, I think anyone who's not a reviewer or not a maker wouldn't want to walk up and just interrupt the conversation or say hi, really.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that when I'm at my table, anyone can walk up and just talk to me for however long.
We also met this gentleman, Edgy Blade Works, who we've shown his work on here before.
Let's do it right now.
Yeah. So he just started making folders, and he was a really cool dude. We've talked to him on Instagram a few times. He has literally no followers at all.
But he just started making folders.
And dude, the action, the knife was great. Honestly, it was really good. The finishing work, it needs a little bit of work. But the action and just everything else about it was great.
Here,
honestly,
I'm gonna show you guys. We've showed it here. You guys would probably remember, but I just want to.
But yeah, go give him a follow. He was a really cool dude.
That tends to be the last thing people learn is finishing work.
So this one looks phenomenal, honestly. This one looks really good.
He just started making folders, so I'm sure obviously he's at the very beginning of his journey. But
the detent was perfect. This was the one he showed us at the show.
Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this blade shape or anything, but mine, it was really good though. It was actually good.
Yeah, no lock stick. The detent was literally perfect. The action was great. It was.
I mean, that's the hard shit to get down. So
yeah. Right, exactly.
Finishing work and stuff, you can learn that.
Exactly.
But everything else was good. And it was
he even was like, "Oh, I was actually inspired to do the frag by looking at your posts." I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
So cool. Yeah.
One thing that I noticed, handling all the stuff, just everyone, new custom makers and stuff like that, even well established ones. When you say so people always ask you Brian, when are you gonna make a folder or whatever, and I'm always like, I don't know, I'm scared I can't do the detent well, and they're like, no, it's so easy. But then I go around handling all these knives and they all have shit detents, and I'm like, it's not that easy.
Obviously not that easy.
Yeah, I'm like, if it was easy, then these knives wouldn't all have shit
I
detents.
think a lot of makers like lighter detents, which is bizarre, but I think a lot of makers do do it intentionally.
Yeah, he's at 200. That's what we're saying. Like he does. Hey guys, if you're in here and you have an Instagram,
Oh wow, yeah,
please go
I'll
check
follow
him
him.
out.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a super cool dude.
He's a really cool guy. He's awesome. He's like super cool. Also, oh yeah, Naf talks to
I'll
him.
follow him
That's
right now. But
Robert,
yeah, so and I also think it's easier to do a light detent though than a good hard one. So when they say it's easy, I feel like it's because they're doing it soft. Whereas like doing a nice crisp detent is actually probably difficult.
Yeah, because it takes a lot more fine tuning. But I mean, like, really, you just need to make it so the detent ball sits more in the hole. Like,
it needs to sit far in the hole. The
and
detent,
have good lock bar
detent
pressure,
tension.
I guess.
Yeah, the tension on the lock bar.
By the way, when I showed you guys this and you said the D10 was dialed, I tried not to show it, but on the inside, I was like a little kid jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not a super strong detent, but it works very well.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's not the strongest D10 ever by any means.
On the inside though, I was freaking out. Like I impressed the two biggest D10 divas I know.
It was
an
really
impressive
good.
knife.
It was.
Now you just need to run it by Kev.
Felt
Lefty.
production.
I'm actually gonna pop his Instagram into the chat.
The Hoback Sumo, and that I will never let this die, and he knows this. It had the shittiest D10 on the planet, so he's not a D10 diva anymore.
Even though that knife.
Oh, he's descended. He's a fallen angel.
Yes, he is.
And
I
heard
actually
him
entered
say,
a giveaway.
I heard him say a couple knives that the D10s were too strong, so he's canceled.
Yeah, he's fucking canceled.
I actually entered a giveaway on Sunday, and the giveaway prize was a purple and black Hoback Sumo because I was like, well, fuck it. If it's free, I don't really care. I'm like, I don't want to buy one for $5.50, but if it's a giveaway prize,
I would do it too.
Probably because they have a fall shutty detent without fine tuning. Yeah, like the lighter detent, everything's just like set. There is that the link for the three-legged dog? Oh, cool. Oh, we should check his page out. Let's do that real quick.
Some of his are gorgeous. Like I want another one, and people said South African customs are a really slippery slope, and I already want another one of these.
Yeah,
I almost on Saturday I had, and this is not a flex, just I brought a bunch of cash to Blade Show. I had $6.50 left in my pocket, and I wasn't finding anything that really did it for me, and I was tempted to go back to his table and buy the one front flipper he had.
So this
dog was really good.
He only has 1,700 followers, which is also insane.
How many posts does he have? Can you check?
Let's look.
500.
He doesn't have a lot of posts, but
he's in South Africa. He doesn't really. His posts are kind of. He needs to post just the knives a little more. I think like.
What he needs to do is send me a bunch of knives so I can become his full-time photographer.
one thing I noticed is when you post like a clean white picture, like white background, people do that because it looks professional, but no one actually wants to see that.
Yeah, it's true. They want to see it in real life.
Well, it doesn't look like a human has posted it. It almost
it looks like an advertisement.
Exactly.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. There's little things like that. Like I'm not trying to be like
this posted really well because it's in his freaking hand,
Yeah.
And those are beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's funny because my parents have a light box for their work, and they're like, "Oh, why don't you use it? Like, you need to look more professional." Which they say about me, about every aspect of me. They're like, "Why don't you wear better clothes when you go on the live and stuff?" And I'm just like, because nobody cares about that. Like,
no, they don't at all. The work and the maker, and they just care about who you are.
Honestly, dude, you doing those songs probably does more for you than dressing nicely. People love that shit, dude.
We were talking about it with a bunch of people, and everyone was saying that they fucking loved it. They live for that shit.
We were just talking about, we were like, yeah, fucking wake up in the morning, see that shit, and it just fucking makes your fucking day.
Yeah.
That shit is fun to do too. When I was on the plane, what happened?
They did change their aspect ratio 16:9 for vertical photos because I swear I've tried and interesting. I didn't notice that.
I mean, actually, yeah, it's 16:9, but I cut it down to 4:5. I don't know. I post everything at 4:5, and I feel like Instagram doesn't like it. So you need to hit the little button to like make the entire image fit in, but then when you post it, it still fits.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I literally have no idea.
Robert Oak says algorithm is also favoring Reels.
And
that's
why we only post Reels
That
now.
is not the only reason. Reels are significantly higher quality than regular Instagram
So
videos.
on regular posts, if you post a video, the quality will go to shit from compression. But if you post a Reel, it will post up to 4K. There still is some compression, but it's not nearly as bad as like.
Well, I think it only is supposed to be 1080. But we've done it in 4K,
and it still comes out better than 1080. So
yeah, and there's also the 4K Ultra HD effect thing they're pushing on Instagram now, and that filter works.
I handled the Trevor burger. I handled the burger. Urban Kev Left EDC had one, and it felt like a burger. Like the detent and the sound that it makes when it opens actually felt like a burger. Because I've handled his burger, his other custom burger.
Wait, hey Marty. So what were you talking about? The Ultra HD effect? How do you do that?
Yeah, it's like it pisses me off that Instagram will only show you effects on Reels that are like popular at the time. So unless you save them, you can't get back to them.
Right.
But mine's been showing me a little like effect icon that says 4K UHD. And I've been using that on a lot of stuff, and I don't know what it does. I think it just makes things sharper or fucks with the contrast. I don't really know, but it looks good. And it doesn't really do anything other than that. Maybe it could all be in my head, too.
So wait, is it called Ultra? Because people just make these fucking filters, right? So Ultra 4K, is that what it's called?
I think so. Is it like a yellow 4K badge?
Okay, no, this must be one from someone else. It's like red and black on this one.
It's called 4K quality.
4K.
I can share it to you, I think.
Okay, I found it. Huh. I'll have to try this out.
I remember when Reels first came out and Instagram was hella pushing them. Like, I noticed that like no one was watching my videos anymore for a bit. And so I briefly considered, I was like, maybe I should do Reels. I still haven't done a single Reel yet.
Well, the thing is when your followers are used to posts, it takes a while for them to be accustomed to the Reel. Yeah. So they won't do as well at first, but over time they will start doing better.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, for me, I try to fight the algorithm. I was like, no, I'm still just gonna do videos. So I haven't done a Reel yet. I still haven't done a single one. I just kept posting videos, and eventually they went actually past my original views for videos.
Yeah.
Well, dude, you don't need to. Remember, you just did all that Rick Hinderer stuff just to get those followers.
I know.
You follow the algorithm.
Yeah.
Dude, I always like thought that shit was funny because I was like, man, if I really wanted to like just get views, like there's so many knives I know are soft that I could just test if I wanted to and just show them, right, and shit talk them if I wanted to. I'm like, which I don't do, but like I could, you know.
Tomorrow's post is probably going to be a Reel because I want to take a picture of this because the blade is sexy, but I don't know. I feel like I don't have any hashtags I can use to push a fanatic edge because I can't think of any off the top of my head. So I don't know. I'm probably going to fall back on a Reel. Plus, it looks super metal, and I love setting up Reels to metal. Even though
music, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It depends. I'll either use like a bit out of a song or I'll just find some random audio off somebody else's Reel and save it and use a clip of that because it's not copyrighted.
So isn't a lot of their music like not on like not selectable because of copyright and stuff? So you have to like pick.
So here's what it is. So if you have your Instagram account sent to a business account, it won't let you use the majority of the music that is accessible on Instagram because it doesn't want you to have monetary from it. But if it's set to a personal account, you have access to way more.
I see. I am a
and it can be a personal account that's set to a creator, like a professional account. It'll still let you do it.
Yeah, but if it's a business, if you say it's a business like we fucked up because we can't use all the cool.
Yeah, and then I can't either. Yeah.
But it's fine.
I mean, you can just turn it back off of a business account anytime you want, though.
Yeah, I mean, we just edit them
we
anyway.
like the insights. Yeah. I have my own like music. Like I pay for a music subscription, so for like.
I still have my. I still have mine set to professional mode, even though I don't really know why. Every time I look at my insights, it tells me how many followers I reached, and then
lost.
And then it tells me the 4 people that saw my post that weren't followers because of like one hashtag.
Right. I know the hashtags do nothing, dude.
Yeah.
When you do a reel, does it cancel out your audio and then you have to play something over it? Or
Yes.
does it still have
No.
your-
Well, no, you can mix it in.
Well,
you can have your
Reel-
original audio.
Yeah, no,
It-
but if you add a song, it typically the song won't. Oh no, can you lower the volume?
You can mix the volume of the video into the volume of the song, so you can have both.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I know it does it on
Okay, cool.
stories. I couldn't remember for the
Yeah,
real.
because when we go and edit it, like I fucking am a goddamn like mouth breather, so like you can always hear me like. So we we're putting music over it, and then you can't hear that. But luckily you could still hear like the knife click open. So what we'll do is like right when the beat drops, that's like when we open the knife. So I don't know, it's cool.
Yeah, I mean that's what I always do too.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then people get all hyped up and they leave cool comments.
Yeah.
I actually found I forgot what it's called, but I found a video editing app that usually they all suck. It's Power Director. And I actually liked it enough that I signed up for premium. I was like, this is kind of dope. You guys can have my $7.
You know, I was doing this thing for a while. I need to re-download the app. There's this Google Opinions reward that I've been doing for years now. And I've gotten I think it's up to total. I think it's up to the total that I've earned over the couple years. It's just these surveys that randomly pop up.
And if you get cents,
you'll get
you'll
get anywhere from 10 to 50. I think I've gotten 75 cents before. The survey is a couple questions, and it'll add that balance to your Google Play account. And I think over the years I've gotten $60 total, and I still have a $20 balance in my Google Play.
And he just uses that just for apps, obviously.
But it's cool. It's totally worth it. It takes a few seconds to answer the survey.
You can't
see. I don't know if that would work because for that particular thing because. If I just bought an app, it would come out of my Google Play. But if my app charges me per month, that just comes off my card.
Oh, you can't do that through Google Play?
I don't think so. I mean, it might. I don't know. I don't use Google Payment all that much. I mean,
yeah.
So Robert Oak said so this is when we were talking about I don't know, something to do with video quality and when we're talking about the filters and stuff.
It's an AI deal.
So there's some apps popping up that are adding megapixel to low sensor photos, makes them look better. And then he says Google Pixel phone, something, the phone's camera. It scans all the photos in the database for similar photos and generates a better image from the other images.
Dude, the Pixel 6 is fucking dope. I'm kind of jealous that I didn't get that. That thing looks really cool. And it gets really good photos. Marty always takes the best pictures. It is kind of has that has that processed sharpened look, but I like that
that's also because I put every photo I take, no matter what it is, into Adobe Lightroom and do, various edits. But my base is always sharpen it up because Instagram is going to take some of that off anyway.
Yeah, it does, and clarity and texture.
Yeah, just a little bit, just a hair. I mean, going overboard's really easy, but.
So Grateful Panic is calling Cole a girl because
he said he got emotional.
Cole was crying when he was editing his video
because he's a fucking bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I was so sad that we had to leave too.
I know, it was so fun.
I had such a good time.
Oh. Yeah.
What?
What?
I was sad that we had to leave. I was kind of ready to go home, so I was tired. But at the same time, I was so sad leaving Brian at the airport. That was probably the hardest part.
I know, dude.
I was we were sitting on the plane. We walked in, and we're like, I miss him already. And we were sitting on the plane, and we're like, dude, we live hours apart. We need to go down there. We need to see him more. This is bullshit. We can't just see him.
How far are you guys, actually? Is it pretty far?
8 hours? We're 8 hours away from here.
8 hours?
Yeah. We'll fly down there. I'm not fucking driving. I'll spend $200 to fucking come see you.
It would take as long for you to drive to Brian as it would for me to fly to you.
Let me see. Okay, you're 246 miles away. That is 5 hours.
Oh!
That's not nearly as bad.
5 hours, yeah. Oh shit! You know what? You want to meet halfway?
Yeah, let's
right?
go.
That would be fucking dope.
Wait, where are you, Brian? What's your town again?
Porter Ranch.
Porter Ranch.
Yeah, that's why I'm technically a herder. I'm part of the ranch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's 5 hours and 6 minutes.
Yup.
Oh, we could totally do it.
If there's like a cool in between area that we could meet up in, that'd be cool.
Yes, well, I'll find somewhere. We'll fucking make it happen. Maybe we could do like a knife meetup, and no one will come, but it'll be just us because we're in California. But it'll be cool.
There's got to be someone around. Shit.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. We'll do a knife meetup. We'll find somewhere to do it. That'd be really cool.
One of these days, come meet up with me in like Utah or Colorado or some shit. We'll find a halfway point across the country.
Nah, fuck you, Marty. Come live in California. It's terrible.
Dude, yeah, California is the place to lose all your money and be poor, even though you make a good amount of money.
You know what I've concluded though is that it's worth it because the price you're paying. At least for where I live, which I don't even pay the price because I live with my parents.
Yeah, so
but the price that they pay is to not deal with bugs. That's just the thing.
That is worth it. That is fucking worth it.
Dude, I'm too spoiled. I can't live where there's
you get used to the bugginess every now and again. It's really not that bad.
West left, dude. Blade Show West. I'm sorry. It was like, you know, the small room at Blade, the regular Blade. Like, thank God they're not on the West Coast.
Shane can come with us and tell us what's good.
Yeah, I would love to hear his recommendation.
If we go to Waffle House, I'm buying.
Yeah, that's fine.
The total will be like $15.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. I'm only getting a waffle there next time. It was like a shitty waffle. It wasn't even a good waffle. It wasn't even a Belgian waffle.
It was good in comparison to what I thought.
Hell no.
It was like literally it was a piece of bread and then another piece of bread. And then there was like rubbery ass chicken with a slab of American cheese on top.
Yeah, it was like rubber. It was
see, that was your mistake because you got lunch at Waffle House. When you go to Waffle House, you never order anything that's not like a sausage, egg, and cheese and some bacon. Fuck their egg.
I gotta say this though.
It was the shittiest bacon I've ever had.
Eggs.
I got eggs, which first of all, you should never get eggs at a restaurant that are fried.
No.
You always undercook it. I don't know why I did that. But I was like, maybe because Shane recommended it. Maybe I just saw the menu and I was like, you know what? I don't want to be judgmental.
We trust Shane.
We trusted you,
Nope.
And you fucking failed me.
Just get a sausage, egg, and cheese. Get some of the shitty hash browns with a bunch of toppings on it. Smother the whole thing in ketchup and hot sauce so you can't taste it anyway, and just pound it all in. Yeah.
Did you hear my disappointment when they didn't have whipped cream?
Oh yeah, didn't you ask for whipped cream?
Yeah, I asked for whipped cream and they said they didn't have any. I was like, how do you not have whipped cream?
At a Waffle House.
Yeah, at a Waffle House.
That right there should have been the sign.
No Waffle House. It is called Waffle House, and they do not.
I was like, okay, so you don't have an essential topping. Got it.
That's like why I told Kevin wanted to go to Waffle. Okay, hear me out. Oh, I also forgot to say this. So it was like 1 a.m. and we were like, fuck, we're really hungry. We got to go get food. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? Diners are usually open late. I'll look up a diner. There was 2 diners. One was 2 minutes farther than the other. But it was Waffle House and Marietta Diner. And I was like, you know what? Shane recommended it. So we're going to go to Waffle House. I should have gone to the other diner that was 2 minutes down the road. I bet you they had better food. I bet because it was a fancy, it looked nice. We drove by it. And then the Waffle House sign was like cracked. The light didn't work. The W was upside down. Like we should have known. The glass was all scratched up on the front door. There was like gang signs on it. But I was like, you know what? Shane
they
said
had a metal detector at the front door.
And we're just like, you know,
on the window.
I thought maybe it's like one of those like hole in the walls, like it looks shitty,
diner. John, next time we go to Atlanta, I'm asking you where to go.
It's famous. So
it's famous.
Diner.
We
went
to I'm pretty sure I've been to the Marietta.
And it's good?
Yeah. I mean, I vaguely remember it. I don't know. You got to remember, this is the first Blaze show I've ever been to in my whole life where I was there for more than one afternoon and was sober the whole time.
So we lived in, like,
So everyone's saying Marietta Diner is amazing.
God damn it. So fuck you, Shane. Sorry, Lindy. That was a good one. It sucks. Okay. Yeah, you're fired. You're actually canceled, Shane. I'm gonna ban you from our live stream.
Look at Robert's next comment. It's not a hole in the wall, it just has holes in the walls. Shit. I didn't want my entire restaurant to be a waffle.
Yeah, I know it was an actual waffle.
It was literally like a fucking adopted fucking stepsister.
You know what's really fucked up about this whole conversation? is that I kind of really want some Waffle House now.
No, what is wrong with you?
You know what you are? You're the type of person
Yeah, it was
that
good
advertise. You know,
Waffle House.
commercials.
Yeah.
Commercials are made for Marty. Because I watch a commercial. I go, that commercial's stupid. I don't want that food anymore. Marty goes, I kind of want that now.
Yeah, like what is wrong with you, dude? Okay, literally, we like where we were was like seconds up the road from Waffle House, and then like 2 minutes up the road from Marietta Diner. Like we fucked up. I'm so mad.
I always had that good French food though. That shit was really good.
That was really good.
Yeah.
That was the only good food. Oh, that's not true. That brewery we went to. I don't remember what it was called, but that was actually like the best food of my life.
Right?
Yeah,
Vortex?
that was really, really good.
Yeah, I like that place.
I got Cheesecake Factory for the first time in my life.
The only problem with Vortex
I've
is
had that before
that
once.
they tried to charge $4 for that little cup of cheese.
Oh my
That
god!
was literally, you know those little sauce cups that are usually they're like kind of deep. This one was like this deep, and it costed $4 to have
to
little
refill
bit
it. Yeah. Because like we got the pretzel nuggets. You have to dip those. Like you have
they're
to.
dry as fuck. They're very
and they're just like, yeah, $4. You know, the cheese is really expensive. I'm like, nope. It's not.
Okay.
It's
No,
not $4
cheese ain't that
expensive.
expensive.
yeah,
I'm like,
no.
nope. Not melted cheese that you just use for dip. Like no.
Yeah,
way.
like give me the cheap American. I don't care. Just give me some cheese. The bowl right by the Marietta Diner is really good. Okay, so damn it, we fucked.
Well, I mean, no, there was nothing else open at that.
Yeah,
At that time, there's nothing else open. The
Yeah.
Marietta Diner, though, we fucked
Well,
up. Yeah.
hey, now we know for next year.
Yeah, so next year I'm gonna obviously not listen to anything Shane says, but John and Parker, if you want to give me some recommendations, that'd be great.
Oh, I actually did eat at Merce. I got lunch there on I think Friday because we didn't want to leave Blade Show, so we just went and waited in like a 45-minute line. So
Next
that
time-
was worth it.
Yeah, okay. The Cheesecake Factory or whatever, it wasn't that bad, but like it's like 1,000 calories per meal or something.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good, but like, how do they expect you to eat an entree so big it comes on a serving platter and then you eat cheesecake?
Yeah, dude, I'm kind of bummed I didn't get a cheesecake.
What I can't.
See, look, here comes the moth. It's about to dive bomb my face.
I'm not. Dude, hey, the other
Get the
day.
kitty. Get the
What?
kitty. It's right there.
Okay.
There's a cat on
Where
the
is
bed.
it? Oh shit!
See, this is what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna fucking chop this shit with my Yeti.
No, don't do that. That's gross. I don't like that. I'll rather Freya eat it. That's brutal.
Hey, the other day I was in the garage and there's like a moth flying through the air, and I actually
I
cut
do
it
that
in
too.
half with a
In the air?
in the air, and it cut it in
And
half.
I feel like, and it's still twitching and alive, and it makes me feel like that's kind of sad. I know it's a gross bug, but like, I'd rather you burn it alive than fucking cut it in half.
Where'd
I don't
it
know why.
go?
I don't know. Just wait till it starts dive bombing our face again.
There it is.
Get the kitty.
Wait, I don't want to wake her up if I can't find it.
Okay. Cheesecake Factory requires 2 days of fasting before you eat there to enjoy it properly.
Okay, so I can't remember his name. He was a cool dude. It was his first year at any Blade show.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It was
So
any
15 minutes away from the new place in Newton, Maryland, has the only Guinness brewery in the U.S. and the drinks and food there slaps. Damn, that sounds hella good.
So it was anything knife related. Brian's friend.
He's awesome. Both of them are awesome.
This dude, he ordered like an
It's
Oreo
piece of cheesecake.
Or it was like it was
Oreo
a cake, and it was like 2,000
Oh
calories.
yeah, those are so good.
But it was like this thick and like this tall. It was
Yeah.
insane.
I skipped on cheesecake so I could actually make it back to the pit at a reasonable time.
I'm kind of bummed I didn't get to try a piece of cheesecake there. The only other place that has it, I think, is in San Jose, like which is like
Wait, has what? Oh, a Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
I'd never.
Yeah, they had coconut cream pie cheesecake, and I kind of really wanted it, but I had to go like try and force myself through 3 hours of staying awake to hang out with people. And
Yeah,
I
Oh,
was
you don't want food coma.
I'm so proud of myself, even though it's kind of dumb because it wasn't really worth it because it was only like $2 cheaper than the full-size meal. But it was like lunch special. Get a smaller portion of your favorite dish so you don't fucking go into a food coma. I was like, yes. I got the shepherd's pie and like it was only $2 less. And I bet you the full size was like way bigger. I probably should have done that.
I got some like weird Thai chicken that was actually really good because Cheesecake Factory's menu is like a clusterfuck.
Yeah,
you can have You can have any flavor you want. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, like, dude, it was cool. Well, we were all there at the table talking, and we were talking so much, and the waitress kept coming up, so I felt rushed, and everyone was ready but me, so I just picked something.
It's because like me and Justin, Lindy, and Nick were just like talking nonstop and like did not look at the menu at all.
We were having so much fun. I'm out. Good night, everyone. Be safe.
All right,
I love you all. Peace. Lindy, I don't eat tacos or burritos. Okay, well, I wish I'd known that. Because then I never would have fucking listened to you. Burritos are life. Oh, at least, okay, good burritos. You got to find the right place.
Oh, yeah, Chad.
Speaking of burritos, I'm going to eat
Oh, you got a burrito? Dude, I'm so hungry right now.
Burrito. It's so good.
I'm kind of starving, but...
Yeah, we should probably wrap this up. Aww.
Yeah, I need to eat a midnight snack before I eventually pass out. I might get a burrito. No, I shouldn't. I'm trying to not spend any money on anything that's not gas because I am painfully broke after Play Show.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that's totally fair. I shouldn't be judgmental. Don't eat Mexican food on the East Coast. Yeah, that's true. You got to eat it on the West Coast.
Dude, the Mexican food over here is so good.
It's like... It's so good. You find
burritos and nitro. Wait, how do you say it? It's nitrile, right?
Not nitrile.
I always say nitrile.
I won't bother defending any of the really bomb-ass Mexican places I've eaten at. I feel like there's not really a point.
Because it's probably subpar to...
Yeah, I know. It's cool. Fun. It's cool. Speaking California elitist, it's fine.
It's all we have, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, anything was a step up from what we
elitist attitude. That's all we have. It's on one claim to fame.
And lived. At least you can say I have lived my life. I would rather die than eat there again. I'm just kidding. I would rather not die. I would eat a waffle, but like you'd have to pay me. Thai lettuce wrap. Oh, that sounds good. You go to a cheesecake factory and you get a Thai lettuce wrap? Like what?
Yeah, I got like coconut lime Thai chicken, and the appetizers we got were like, for whatever reason, mozzarella sticks and pot stickers.
I love
because why not?
Live stream started about Blade Show, and then like for 2 hours we've just been talking about
Waffle House.
Yeah, Awful House. You're right.
Awful House. Yeah.
Blade Show was awesome though. All right, recap. I spent way too much money. I bought like over $2,000 worth of dimes. They're all really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Got to meet all you awesome people. Anybody who's left in the chat that came by the OG booth, thank you. Because we could not do this without all you guys, and it meant a ton to all of us that everybody came over and like.
This whole live stream has just been about Shane. You know I love you, right? I hope you know that. I love you, Shane.
Yeah, dude.
Shane, I'm pretty sure you came to the booth too, so also thank you.
I mean, dude, you guys at OG are just pumping shit out so quick, like so much cool shit.
And it's good quality.
I'm
shit.
Excited to see like what else you guys are gonna do in this short period of time. You
guys,
guys,
Blade Show definitely was definitely interesting, in that respect. There's some stuff that I can't really, go into, but
I know I would have loved to see you there now. That would have been really cool. We all had such a good time.
Because like at Blade Show West, when we said hi to you, you just looked at us like who
we
the
were
fuck
crazy.
Are these guys?
I know we knew who you were, but like, yeah, I'm well aware. Okay, good. We don't honestly like Blade Show West. Okay, first one thing that's cool about it is that people leave the best shit on the table. Like Birdless, Pena. Right. People don't know what the fuck they're just buying the shit knives and they leave all the good shit there. But also, it's just really small and like it costs not a lot of money, but we're procrastinators. So we tend to buy our plane ticket at the last minute.
Well, we drove out to Blade Show West, but yeah, for
Vegas, USN.
Yeah.
But okay, but it is kind of
I guess, USN.
Well, for Utah,
wasn't really worth it. USN sucked.
I could get a ticket to West. I looked it up. The flight to Salt Lake City, I'd have to drive to my dad's girlfriend's place in Jacksonville and leave from there. But from Jacksonville to Salt Lake is like $340.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we paid fucking.
It probably wouldn't be a bad. It'd probably be pretty cheap actually.
What?
From here to Utah.
Oh yeah, probably. If we fucking got our tickets soon.
I'd rather.
Actually, it's weird. The last time I looked up, because I was just curious, I looked up flights from Tallahassee to Atlanta. It's a 45-minute hop, and they wanted like $300. I took that flight.
Yeah. No, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
I took that same flight like 3 years ago, and it cost me $89 round trip.
Right?
What is it now?
$300.
You just stole my last bite of burrito.
For $90, $120 if you bring a bag, it's worth it to not have to drive 4 hours.
The 300 is a bit,
Because if you want to get a Pena custom or a Birdvis custom, you go there because no one buys them.
Yeah, you could sleep until 1.
Like we did.
Or
and
go
on the
very
second
last
day.
and it'll still be there.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to have a table next year?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Because I mean, at that point, you'll have a knife and stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yes, because we have a knife. But if we didn't have a knife, I was thinking, like, would it be weird to have a bunch of random knives? I guess Way of Knife does that. But like,
and also dealers have knives that are just a variety.
But they're,
But we'll for sure have our knife by then.
Yeah.
Think about how big Fanatic Edge's setup is, and they have one knife, and everything else there is a mod.
That is
true. Yeah.
Yeah, that is okay. Well, maybe we'll do that then next year. It's just really expensive. I would like to get like a good sized booth, or like a good sized table.
I mean, we don't need a huge table.
I want to be in the big room.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Getting in the big room, you are gonna need to start talking to the people at Blade Show like now.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Well, that's
fuck that.
We should start talking to
them.
them.
Honestly, the second room got more visits this year than I was expecting. Like, we were busy all Saturday.
Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Let's get in the small room and hang out with Daniel.
Right.
And you and fucking everybody. And Amara Briggs.
Yeah, at first I thought I would have wanted to be in the big room, but now I'm just like, but why?
Yeah, maybe the small
room. Like the big room actually looked like a pain in the ass to navigate.
People came and found us. Like Birdshot tracked us down.
Yeah, I don't think
1.6K. 1.6K.
Yeah, I think ours like 1,800.
Wait, what, for like a big booth or for yours?
No, so mine is a table. My table is 500.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Booth though, it could go up to 1.9K, and you can get multiple booths if you want to expand it.
Yeah, like ours with the display case in it was, I want to say, 1,800.
Oh shit! Oh, so is it provided for you there, and then you just
we didn't have to bring we paid extra, I think, for the display case, and like you can pay for accessories and stuff in your booth. But it's stuff that you don't have to transport yourself.
If you need to fill the table, I could probably help. Is that you send us your knives and we mod them for the show?
Yeah, some people brought like their own whole stands and stuff though, and like that must be
like Chris Reeve, those fancy like nice cases where they can just load everything into the bottom and lock them and not have to take anything out. They bring those. Microtech brings obviously their whole thing.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever done that before? A collaboration booth?
That would be dope.
You're not allowed to, no.
You're not, you can't.
Oh, that's lame.
So can we get booths? Brian, let's get a table next to each other.
You can do that, yeah.
And then I will have your work at your table, and then we can have your blades on our table, and we could be like...
Bearded Gear and Lefty were next to each other.
That's right. Cool. Oh, we should totally do that. And Parker, if you're going to have a table, we should all just be right next to each other, so it's like... We could just hang out,
Wait, that's fucked. Do you see his last comment?
What? Really? They used the table to stomp?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So there was they didn't even set up, and they just
there was a Demco guy who I'm not going to name names, but if anybody's really into Demcos, they know who he is. Bought himself a booth so he could get in early. Went around and found a bunch of small makers that were also there and paid their wives to go stand in line for him at the Demco booth.
We saw. Well, I saw some.
There was a bunch of females
at the Daniel
that did not look like they were gonna like.
They were pushing strollers. They didn't look like
this guy was.
They didn't look happy.
This guy was strictly for Demcos, and apparently he brought a bunch of people over there and had them get in line and was like, "You get this one, you get this one," and some dude was like, "You can't do that. You just put a bunch of people in front of us, and he was just like, no, this is how it is, and just like walked away.
Let me answer.
This dude apparently spent like 5 figures on Demcos.
Yeah, he did. Josh, so that was a coincidence, but you can like ask them to put them next to. That was a coincidence though.
Oh.
And then about the collab booth. So you can't say like this table is X and Y, but if you want to do like the same name or something, like one name, have it under one name, you could do that.
And then you have signs that say collab, but like on the table. You
can just say like the Discord, and then when people ask, you can be like, yeah, it's us and like some other people from Discord. You could do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I also kind of want to lobby Blaze Show to have a thing on the name tag under your name that can be like an Instagram handle.
Wait, what? Wait, did you see the dude that won the Koenig Damastil Lotto won off his wife?
Yeah.
Well, as in his wife entered as well and won it.
I mean, everyone.
That's normal. That's normal.
Yeah, that's fair.
Lottos for Zach.
As long as you paid to be there and you only enter one time per person, I think anyone can enter is fine.
Yeah, and you can enter for your friends. I mean,
exactly. As long as it's one person per.
Got the Roosevelt, Brian, not this Brian, but anything knife related. He really wanted a Rosie. He entered the Lotto, and he was just like, "Fuck, I'm just not gonna win."
He was all sad.
He was really sad because he was actually like genuinely bummed. And then all of a sudden, as he knew his friend won, the guy that he was with, this kid was fucking a genius, by the way, extremely intelligent, super smart. Like he was like, anyways. So he won it, and Brian was kind of bummed, and he was also happy that his friend won. And his friend walked up to him and put the Rosie in his hand. He's like, "No, I only entered for you." And it was like, what? That's cool. Wasn't it like that where you gave him the Rosie? Yeah.
That's cute.
That was adorable.
Dude, Dan wanted to enter the Koenig giveaway, and as we're walking by, I'm like, don't enter that giveaway. Or not the giveaway, the Lotto. Yeah. I'm like, don't enter that Lotto. And he's like, why not? I look at him like, because with your dumb luck, you're going to win, and then you're going to have a way doper Arius than mine, and then my whole Grail acquiring experience here is going to be shot. Like, I can't outdo that.
That's hilarious. Does he have good luck or what?
Yeah, usually. And then, of course, just because he's him, I went and bought my Abyss. And then he walks up to our booth like 2 hours later, like, come like, yeah, do me on this one, though, and pulls out a Damasteel and Timascus Abyss. Just full dress.
He's just one-upping you every part of the show.
That's hilarious.
Like, oh, that's cute, Marty, but look.
I don't have a problem with his wife winning. I just think it's funny. It's like all the Rosie Lottos. When you see a lady winning, it's probably their husband. Yeah, for sure. Like, dude, you should have seen the like moms.
There was like 4 ladies in a row in the Oz Roosevelt line that were getting knives.
In the very beginning of the row, like the first day when we got there, and we got there early too. And damn, it's tinging now. But people that want to see what's up, so you'll all sell more. Teamwork. Yeah. So,
by the way, this knife. By the way, this knife is so fucking thick. Like,
what is that stock?
I don't know, but it's outrageous.
It's 0.5.
I don't know. I should check right now.
I'm curious.
It's very thick.
That looks really thick.
I mean, to be fair though, the customs have thick stuff too, though. So
yeah, because I thought, I got the Brian Brown Raptor initially. And then I was like, damn, this is thick stock. And for some reason, I thought the Jaeger was a little bit thicker, but they're exactly the same.
Dude, but that custom Warthog, did you handle that, Brian?
No, he was packed up by the time I got
to the booth. Okay. Damn it. It was really good.
I would have liked to see it, though. Everyone said it was cool.
Mitutoyo.
These are such nice calipers.
I need to get some of those.
Dude, they're not even expensive. They're only like $100 or 120 or
I
something.
had some when I worked at the Fox Shocks, the factory, when I was like a CNC operator. And I had I didn't get the digital ones though. I had the regular, I don't know what they're called.
It's a 0.16.
Damn.
That's not what I figured. Yeah, I would have guessed like 0.157 or something.
Yeah, well, it's
it is outrageous. You should sell it to me.
Well, it is. I just rounded up. It's 0.158.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, because that's like a very standard stock size.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, here. Hold on. Wait, where did that just go? Patches and knives. I have volume. Oh, cool.
Wait, what?
He has patches.
It's Patches, Guns, and Knives. I follow him on
guns. Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yeah. No, Anthony's. We go way back. As far back as you can go on Instagram.
I got 2 things from USN last year. It was just because I wanted like a little memento from the USN trip. I got the Les George, the SBR, and then I also got this, like, I think I got it for free. It was like passed out. It was like a little USN like card holder.
Sanford.
Oh, Sanford. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, I couldn't remember.
Because he was like, "Oh, are you guys gonna get anything?" And we were like,
"No, like we didn't really want to spend money because I was being cheap." But yeah, now it's my wallet.
So I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes
I love the SBR.
I flip this thing and it feels great. I close it, it feels
Dial.
great.
Thank you, Dial.
And then, other times I close it and I can feel all the bearings rolling.
It's bad.
And like it just feels super jank.
So okay,
I don't know why. I need to take it apart.
There was this ZT that I handled. It was a Sinkovich. What was that one Sinkovich?
The ugly one.
The ugliest. It was an ugly.
The 462, the one, the big scimitar looking.
Yeah.
So, and it had that same feeling with like the pivot stop, and you drop it, and it's like super janky. Like it just feels super janky.
Like you can feel the whole thing vibrate when it hits the stop pin.
And it rolls. It's like.
No.
You know, and that's what this
I know what
feels
you're talking
like.
about. Yeah.
It's when if the pivot backs out just a little, it goes from great to jank.
I'm gonna put some skiff bearings in it. I think it'll help.
Oh wait, I didn't know that, Shane. You got a Sabenza?
With an A.
With an A? A Sabenza.
It's the new model.
Yes. That is really cool though. That's awesome. You got a Sabenza. That is really cool. He gifted that to you because that is not a cheap knife. That is a really fucking cool gift.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking take this thing apart, dude. This is bothering the shit out of me.
Yes, isn't that awesome? That is so cool. Yeah, I was being sarcastic. He has mentioned it like 10 times in the stream. Yeah, but I would be super stoked too if I got a fucking Sabenza. I don't know. Did you guys see these dope ass goat scales that I got for my Yojimbo? Oops, I forget this thing is backwards, but they're so cool.
Okay, where?
Yeah, I want a large Sabenza.
I have a giant thing of T8s, and I don't know what the fuck.
It's in right here. What are you talking about? It's in that Zerk driver. Right here.
Parker, it'll be Q4 of this year. So end of this year is when Magna Cut stuff will start rolling out, according to Tim Reeve, if nothing goes wrong. But
thank you, Hinderer, and that is true. We do all love Shane. Shane is an awesome dude. Yes.
Oh man, wait, did you guys meet Blaurock?
No.
I don't know.
So he's a German maker. He's really cool. But anyway, like,
what does he make? Like fixed blades or?
No, he makes. He has a folder design. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
You want to check it out on Instagram or something. But
it
was funny because you know how I a long time ago I beat some knives.
I send my Sabenza to Richie and he keeps my Satori as a fucking
I know.
It's like he sells it to him for a good deal, and then he just for mod work, and then like doesn't send back the Satori. Okay, sorry, Brian. Continue.
No. Wait, Richie, do you remember the Yojimbo?
The what?
The beak Yojimbo, like the short.
Yes.
Yeah. So Ross has that because I gave it to him.
Yeah.
And then so we had Blaurock there. And then he shows Blaurock my Yojimbo because Blaurock asked him, he's like, "What does this beak mean?" And he's like, "Oh, let me show you." And he looks at it, and he goes, "But why?"
I think that's like a fair question though, but why?
That is hilarious.
And everyone around him was like, "No, it's awesome. It's awesome."
Oh no!
And he's like, "What group am I in right now?"
That's hilarious.
Does he have an accent?
Yeah. He's not native English.
Does he have an Instagram?
Yeah, check it out. It's
I want to look right now. I've never seen his work.
You should pull it up. It's really cool.
What's his Instagram?
I'm pretty sure I know him.
It's one sec. Pulling up. Oh, here it is. You want me to link it or what?
I could just search it. I have Instagram up right here.
I put it in private chat.
Okay.
I think these Jaegers use like massive bearings that I don't have any left of.
Oh, do they use the big Rayot bearings, like the slim pickings?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't think these will work. Actually, I don't think I've ever had ones these size.
They should have some for. They do have some.
No, I know, but I don't. Those are not the right size. I don't think.
I just know all that matters is the size, right?
Yeah, well, let's see. Maybe these will work.
Okay. Oh. Didn't know we did. Wait, he was at Blade Show?
Yeah, he was near my table actually. In the same
Yeah,
room.
we definitely did not.
We didn't look in the small room much.
We missed so many tables.
I fucking. It was hard. I kept getting like we
That's
were
really
planning
good.
on going aisle by aisle, and then we'd start going into one aisle and then get sidetracked, and then
we
fucking
get sidetracked and then like disgusted
Look at
by all the
this.
terrible fucking tables. Oh, that's dope.
That's a dope ass photo. First of all,
Okay, this literally does not. Yeah, this does not work. But I'm gonna try it anyways.
damn, this is really whoa. That inlay material.
Yeah, he does cool stuff.
That is really fucking cool. Wait, he does slip joints too, or is he just doing the folders?
I don't know if he does. I know he does modded Swiss Army knives though.
Oh,
You should look at
okay.
those. Those are pretty cool. Modded sacks.
Yes.
No, there's one. That's a modded sack right there.
Yeah, that is cool.
He does that scale and the yeah.
Oh wait.
Oh shit.
Oh, he does this one, like this one right here too.
Yeah.
Shit. Where did my other screw go? I should have not done that.
Oh, and she's gone. Well, you're getting a new one. That is really cool.
I like how his pivot looks like ball bearings.
Yeah, that is. I want, dude, for our knife, I want like a semi-decorative pivot. Nothing too crazy, but I like as I was trying to design, I started to realize designing a pivot is hard. Like, cause I don't want it to be like our logo or anything.
Oh, it feels much worse with these.
I don't know. I want it to be semi-decorative, like but I don't know, like how the fuck do you design a screw?
I lost.
Yeah. I really like the Demco pivot. It's kind of cool.
That is really nice.
I mean,
but the
you
thing
could
is,
do, like-
I want to disassemble like on the lock through the lock scale, not through the show scale. I guess it doesn't really matter for the Demcos, but
Yeah.
Well, okay. So if then you're gonna need to have the Torx on the show side, right?
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mind if it has Torx. I just would like to have a little flare. And the one I came up with, like Richie was like, "Oh, well, that was somebody else already," or like Brian Nadeau already has that exact pivot.
I was it a like a decorative R and L? Because that's what I was thinking of.
No, that would actually be kind of cool. But
I mean,
also
it would be kind of hard. Yeah, and it would be kind of hard without taking off the Torx on that side.
No, it would have to have Torx in this. It would have to have Torx.
But I mean, wouldn't it be kind of hard to get that on there without it looking?
Yeah, that's what I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I wanted like little decorations around the Torx, something around the Torx. But
Okay, so these.
Why don't you just make it a cat face and make the Torx hole its nose?
That would be so. Put little whiskers.
Oh my god! Now this is in her head. She's never
Dude, I am gonna put. I have already decided we're doing a little kitty Easter egg on the inside of the scales.
Richie, I apologize for nothing.
I would love to have that, but like, I don't think grown men want cats on their pivot, so I won't do that.
I mean, my other idea was to have it be the cat's butthole, but I mean, I don't think
that was my original logo on YouTube. Did you know that? When I
yes, I did.
Yeah.
I was subbed to the Knife's Meow before you were Knife Fighters.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's funny. That's good. I just forget that ever happened, please.
When she first came up with that name, I was like, Wendy, no.
But it makes sense.
It's like,
Aiden, I saw your DM. I'll respond after
the new Chamois pivot is sexy.
Oh
it is fucking
dude.
And those show lights, the way they catch on like metals and like the screws and Damascus and especially the Chamois pivot, it makes it look like it's like glittering. Like
things look good. Things looked really good in the show. Do you remember I asked? I was worried about that at first, like what the show lighting would be like. So like certain mods wouldn't look good, but
that's what we were going based off of like USN and Blade Show West, but the lighting at Blade Show Atlanta was completely different than what we thought. But it's still Lightning Anno still looks like shit under those.
Yeah, Lightning Anno is just a terrible show mod.
Thank you, Parker. Thank you for hanging out with us. I know it's crazy. You usually don't make it to Tuesday late night lives. That is awesome.
Missed the Blade Show recap.
I know that is really cool. Thank you, Parker.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for coming, dude.
Oh, he said this. I disassembled mine today.
Yeah,
Jaeger.
I saw that.
Oh, it's that weird 6mm.
Yeah, I knew these ones weren't gonna work, but I wanted to try anyway.
Oh, the spiral pivot isn't new. Okay, well,
it's not new, but it's cool.
It's dope.
Yeah. Also, and you know, the bigger the pivot you do, the more space you have to do like artistic things in it. So.
Right. I would like to do. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind having a larger sized pivot. Like, I don't mind that at all. I just need to figure out I need to do something because like our knife is relatively plain, like intentionally.
I know,
obviously.
comparing it to like Knoll knives, dude. Knoll knives, dude. It's ridiculous. Like his design, it's just so intricate.
And I would like, obviously, I wanted to do milling and all these kinds of things, but it doesn't make sense if we're gonna mod it.
Wendy and Richie, y'all want some money? I
Who
mean,
says no to that?
I always want money.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, no, his voodoo design is one of my favorites.
I
Like,
know,
it's so
dude.
nice.
I'm going to get that.
Yeah. I would love to have more, like, have it be more intricate, but like the reality is like it's not necessarily great for doing mod work. Like if there's obviously Cerakote and anodizing, but we wanted to do milling.
Yeah, that was like one of the main.
So
things.
we had to keep it relatively simple and clean, which isn't a bad thing. But I would like to be able to. I don't know. I wish we could have done more like mill. Maybe the version 2 that we come out with will be a little more intricate.
By the way, I might send this to you guys because this flipper tab pisses me off to no end.
Would you like a Spidey hole or?
No, I think you just want a flipper delete, right? And then
I'm not even a delete. I would just like it to not stab me in the finger every time I flip it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I am thinking about a Spidey hole though, because how badass would that be?
That would work really well.
I think I have seen a Spidey hole omen before.
They had thumb stud omens at the booth, but every time you flipped it, you ran into this wall right here on the frame.
Right.
You would overrun the thumb stud.
Oh yeah, you couldn't use thumb stud. I didn't even think of that. You wouldn't be able to because that finger guard shit.
Yeah. This cracked ice.
It's Kaiser Vu.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Hi, what is up, man? It was nice meeting you at the show.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, son, who did that cracked ice, boy?
I'm telling you, you got to do some cracked ice clips and shit on your knife when they come out because people love it.
We've designed our clips so that it's MXG or compatible. Yeah. So
it's a frame lock, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It was
honestly
people loved it. Like
if I had the balls to take this apart, I would have you do cracked ice on my liners.
That would be on the inside, on the internal.
Yeah.
That would be sick. Or like jeweling. That would be cool.
Dude, we do jeweling, but no one's ever asked for it.
Yeah, it looks good on the inside of liners, not really on the outside of the scale. I think it's a cool little like
I have that Rayot baby machine that needs some work, and I'm thinking about sending it to you guys, and just the only mod in the notes just being like make it loud.
Make it loud.
Go wild.
Also, so we're gonna make it so our knife is lefty friendly. Obviously, it's a right-handed frame lock, but so it doesn't look like it. You can't tell, but on the inside, we're gonna have dimples on the right side show scale. So if anyone wants it left-handed, we'll tap it for you so that we can.
So there will be dimples, so we don't have to like figure it out. So we just literally drill through it and then tap it.
So.
By the way, speaking of lefties, one thing we are working on kind of as a side project, we have a lefty PM2. Nice. So we are going to attempt to make some, well, not attempt, we're going to do it because
yeah.
We don't try anything. We just do.
Yeah.
Because you're the goats.
There is no try. It's either do or do not.
Goat.
Yeah. So we do have one of those. They never did a lefty pair 3. But Deep Southpaw is a lefty, which is how we got into Demcos.
He's so cool. I fucking loved meeting him. He was so easy to talk to, and I just didn't feel awkward or anything. It was really nice.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
He's awesome.
He was definitely the person to come up with. Like, I love my work crew, but I'm glad that I came up with somebody who wasn't like part of the crew.
Going, and it was
I came up with a friend.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, this is killing me on this Jaeger. I could just feel all the fucking ball bearings rolling.
And when he messaged Brian Brown, he tried to tell him that he was like making it up, essentially.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm sorry, it's gritty." He said it's just the detent ball rolling on the fresh satin, and I'm like, dude, I know what detent ball drag feels like.
And then he said it wasn't.
I'm disengaging the lock bar. And I could still feel all the bearings rolling.
There's a difference. You could easily feel
it was like, whatever. I just said, okay, can I get a new screw? And then that was it. So.
Yeah. But we put oil on the detent ball, and that helps a lot. But then you can still feel the bearings. It helps if initially, but not a lot. It didn't help with the bearings. Yeah. That's what I was just saying.
Could it maybe be the washers, like the race washers are messed up?
They look fine. I don't know. I've felt, I mean, that's why I was going to put some skiffs on it, but I don't have any of the right size. But I don't know. The action just doesn't feel right. Sometimes it feels great, and then other times
it feels different than the ones at the show. Like maybe it was
not good.
It was really loud, and we weren't really inspecting them. We were just playing with them. But the ones at the show felt really. Obviously, he's not going to pick shitty ones to put on the table, but they felt good. Good evening. I enjoyed seeing all your Blade Show picks. Looking forward to your night. Thank you. We are very excited too.
It was really surprising how many makers like put knives out that were obviously not up to par.
Dude, I know. I mean,
dude, you should have seen some of the ones at USN, dude. USN.
Oh my god.
USN was so bad.
It was bad. It was like, no offense. Okay, I'm sorry. I understand it's historical. All right, I get it. There is, importance behind it, but like a lot of the makers there were like bad, like very bad.
I'm never going to USM because that forum susses me out, and I refuse to make a Hotmail email address or some shit to get in.
You don't have to, dude. It used to be you have to like do all this shit or be invited to USN. You literally just go on there, you put in like your name, and then you pay, and that's it.
Yep. But like, don't
yeah, I don't like paying either.
Yeah.
Can I sizzle it? Who's that?
Aiden, what they mean is that like sometimes you'll go up to a table, you'll pick up the knife, and there'll be stuff that's clearly wrong with it.
Like functionally, not just aesthetically, like functionally but also major finishing work issues.
And part of the thing about going to Blade Show is like never be afraid to pick up a knife, and if something is wrong and the company or maker is there, be like, hey, do you have a torch real quick? The blade's kind of off. Can you maybe turn it? Because 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, oh, yeah, no problem. It's been getting flicked a lot. It happens. It probably just walked out. But then there are times when you pick it up and you're like, this is obviously
bad.
Not a 10 out of 10 that they
like.
Brought.
There's no fixing it. There's no tightening the pivot. There's no,
That's why I told everyone to play with Kaiser.
Dude,
the Kaiser rep.
Of course.
Says the Kaiser
Okay,
rep.
but to be fair though, Kaiser nails the detent like 9 times out of 10. No offense, but 9 times out of 10. That's a good compliment.
Kaiser was great. I honestly didn't spend that much time at their booth. I walked up and picked up like 1 or 2 knives, flipped it, and was like, "Yep, that's a Kaiser," and then just kept on.
Okay.
That's
so
what you think.
Aiden, so
that was
here's
the best
what it is.
Quality one.
That was their best quality.
That was the
just
extent.
everything that they make is terrible, is what was going on.
The extent of their knife making ability, which is fine. Okay, I understand, but like, bro, lock stick, like the worst 2-handed lock stick you've ever felt in your life. No.
Hold on. I just delivered some late night talk about with you guys playing on my phone. The customer looked at me like I was damaged.
I love the damage. That was great. That's so funny. Well, we're actually really cool. Okay, Taco Bell ladies. Jeez, rude.
Now, one thing to consider, Aiden, is also that for some makers, like you're so rushed going into the show.
Sure. Okay.
That like you're like kind of like you don't finish everything the way you
just
want
to get it there and out. I get that.
I'm telling you, some of these makers at USM, they were like very proud of what they had, and it was like very. I'm talking about the autos or whatever.
Yes. Okay, but hear me out. That one guy, the guy who was telling you how he learned how to do CAD at Blade Show.
Oh, he's talking about Rich Made.
Is that Rich Made?
Rich Made knives. Are you guys familiar?
I know Rich Made. I know like they have the crazy.
I feel like I've heard the name.
Okay.
It's the crazy looking
design. Please tell me they have an Instagram.
Oh my god, yes. Yep. No, I know who you're talking about. Those things.
He was really cool. He was an awesome dude.
We saw him at USN as well.
Yeah, he's a great guy. But like
I mean, I feel like the kind of person who makes those knives would be a really awesome, fun dude to hang out with. But like,
okay, I don't know about fun. But like, he was like an accountant type of person. But like, here. But he was really easy to talk to. Super like, but I'm sorry, like this is not my aesthetic.
Yeah, his stuff is kind of whack, but
yeah.
Someone's got to make interesting stuff because some people like it. So
yeah, okay, that's a nice way to say it.
No. Yeah, it is extremely different and not my style.
Show that one.
Look, hear me out. This one on the fucking like scythe looking thing, the handle. Tell me it doesn't look like a whale. The handle with the little flipper. And
It looks like a slightly disproportionate Kershaw leak.
Hey, the handle kind of does a little bit.
The handle totally does. Oh, that was good.
But look, there's a fire emoji in the comments there. So, there's people who like
Obviously,
it.
it must be good.
Oh, there's people who like it, and if he doesn't make it, who will?
I'm
Right?
not sharing it.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure he's happy with all the stuff he puts out. So in the spirit of not shitting on a small maker, make your knives live your truth. They're weird as shit, but
he was really cool. Actually, he gave us some good advice as to like how he learned how to do CAD.
No, he gave us good advice on how to make knives that look exactly like his.
No, he didn't.
No, just kidding.
Oh my god! I thought you were serious. I was like, when did he say that?
Where was that?
Did he make a watch handle?
That watch is kind of sick.
Oh no way! No, never mind.
No way. That's
no. One of my girl watches. Never mind. Oh yeah.
I kind of want that axe looking one because it's kind of hilarious.
Oh, dude, there was this one that he did. I think that's a 36 grit satin, a 36 grit.
Oh, he was at
belt
USN.
Satin. Yeah, that was the one at USN. I was like, oh my god.
It looked kind of cool, but like.
It kind of felt cool.
Yeah.
But oh my god, they're so thick.
I'm not saying they're made like shit, but I'm lying.
You want to try again, Lindy? You want to try again?
They're not shitty knives. They're just ugly. You can't tell me that. Tell me you would buy that right now. Tell me you love that knife.
Look, if I had infinite money, I would try it for fun.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I mean, they flipped. Like they locked up. I didn't spine whack it, and I didn't.
Oh, shots fired.
I'm just kind of struggling to understand how a knife with an axe blade works.
Hear me out though. How many fires do you see in our comment section? That guy had one dude with
fire.
four fires from one person.
We get
10 fires. And there's like 4 fires per person.
Yeah, you get all the fire emojis and then me coming in being a snarky asshole.
Yes, I know, but I love that though.
More fires, more better.
Yes, I want to see that like water drop, eggplant, fire, eggplant,
The eggplant.
If the eggplant isn't in the comments, it's not good. We don't get eggplants, so we're not good. But it was a 3-inch drop point fixie. Wait, did you get a photo of him? Wait, there was a guy at Blade telling people they couldn't have their phone out because he didn't want his design stolen. Interesting. Well, then don't.
If it's already made and like.
Yeah, what is it? I mean,
well, it's what's
there
done
was
done.
one table in the second room, and I can't remember who they were, but I was walking with V, and he caught them out of the corner of their eye and was like, "Oh, these look cool, nice little budget folders." And I looked at the table and saw a straight up G10 clone of a Roxy 3, and just put down the knife that was in my hand and turned around and walked away.
It was a clone of a Roxy.
What table was it?
Yeah, I cannot remember. It was like right off the center aisle, and I think like 2 rows back. But yeah, that was a G10 Roxy 3.
See, so obviously our work is fire, eggplant, fire, water.
There's the water drops.
Eat that, Aiden.
Is that water drop supposed to be like sweat because like it's so hot?
It's
or
jizz.
like what?
It's jizz.
Oh, it's jizz. Okay, I guess
Yeah.
that's
The
better.
eggplant is the
The
wiener.
eggplant is the wiener.
Oh, I never understood.
Strawberry, so it's or peaches. Oh, it's a peach. Sorry, the YouTube fucks up the emojis, so
What
it
does
looks like a
peach mean?
strawberry.
What does peach mean?
Booty.
The booty.
It's the booty. Like
Doesn't that mean it's bad? Like it's like ass cheeks?
No,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, but it's the good kind of
it's
booty.
the soft. Oh, see, boom.
Oh, he did it.
Yeah. What is that at the end? What is that? Can you please? It looks like a dragon.
I believe that's the blow emoji.
Oh,
It is the blow emoji. It's blowing
How
air.
can you see that? I cannot see
I
that.
zoomed.
Oh,
I
see
zoomed.
okay, I see. How can
I had
you
to
see
zoom.
that?
Yeah, don't question my ability to identify emojis.
Oh, this comment section just. I love you guys so much. Oh my god, that was so good. Yes. See, duh. Obviously.
The 2 eyeballs.
Yes.
Dude, Richie, remember when we were talking about like the fucking how to respond to people's comments.
Yeah.
Like I just like people's comments.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, yeah, you know, some makers do like the beer
Yeah,
emoji or
we
the
do that
prayer,
sometimes.
the prayer emoji. Like,
My thing was for a while it was the nerd face and the metal horns, and then I realized that my like playful, it's hard to be mad at it nerd face on Android looks like shit on an iPhone.
Because we were going back and forth about like, oh,
do you respond to comments?
Yeah, do you respond to them or do you just like them? And how do you respond to them without like just repeating the same
yourself?
thing
Yeah.
to each comment?
So Brian says, "Oh well, I don't even respond because I don't want to be repetitive
unless there's a question."
So he just likes everything, you know.
Yeah,
but we were like, well, no, we make an effort to respond to everything because we want to engage with our followers, you know.
Yeah, I do too.
No, my thing it's because I'm an emoji elitist.
Oh,
so the emojis, like the base emojis on Instagram and stuff, they're not good enough for me.
Oh,
like, I need custom emojis,
like symbols,
like on Discord.
shit?
Like no, on Discord they have all custom emojis.
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
Yeah. It's if you go on our Discord, we have a lot of really good ones. Like, we have some like, do you know like what Keck W is? Like that there's like I think it's like a Hispanic dude who's like there's a video of him laughing and it's like a huge meme like because of the way he laughed. Okay, well there's one of like him doing that and then you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like people do subtitles of what he's saying and then he like laughs like crazy. Anyway, there's an emoji of that and then like people like do like different like spins on it and there's like all these crazy things like they're animated sometimes. Like Instagram doesn't have any animated emojis.
No,
like,
Instagram needs to step their game
I
up.
know.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, you want people to spend time on this platform, but the emojis are shit. So
yes,
I know they are super basic.
Okay, let me put it this way. On YouTube and Instagram, like people are doing this eggplant shit because they can't post an actual like
a dick.
Yeah, and I'm like, you could do that on Discord though.
What is the vagina emoji though?
There isn't a pussy emoji.
Well, I know, but what do people use in place? There's nothing.
Isn't. No,
there's nothing.
No, there isn't.
Well, that's a fucking shame.
Yeah, because vaginas are vulgar.
Yeah,
dicks are not. But you show a vagina, and all of a sudden, it's just like, oh hell,
it's over.
You know, obviously not a real vagina, but maybe
weird segue, but what's good with your membership program so we can all have custom emojis when we're in your mod chat?
Oh,
okay, the taco.
Okay, but that's like it doesn't show.
That's
like,
low hanging fruit.
Yeah, and
it's
the taco isn't like facing this way. It's like a side. So
I mean, it looks pretty good. You got the meat hanging out.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't use Instagram emoji. The only Instagram emoji I use like the crying face sometimes.
Oh yeah, that one. I use the skull. I use all of them, but the skull and the crying face for when you're like, you know, rolling on the floor laughing. Yeah.
So I don't know if you know this, but on Discord you can only use emojis.
It's a koi taco.
Yeah, you can only use emojis in the like if you're in the server that they made them in.
Yeah.
So what a lot of people do is they join a bunch of servers. And then they use so that they have a collection of emojis they can use from those servers. So I'll join a server and then just perma mute it, and then just steal their emojis,
and then just use it in your own.
So you can make your own emojis.
You can make your own emojis. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so there's like all these.
Can't you like do the same thing on like Twitch and shit?
Yes.
Yeah,
but like you can't have as many because you can have like basically infinite emojis on Discord.
Oh, that's cool.
And like they're all custom and they're like high quality and like people like animate them or they'll string a bunch together. So like it'll be like 4 different emojis that you line up and then like it has an animation going through all of them.
Oh, that's cool. That is really
cool. So one good one is like you can line up 4 images like top to bottom. And it's an image of like a dude on a like a Pepe on a toilet, like rocketing through space.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's hilarious.
So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm an elitist. And if I want to talk to someone, I have to put an emoji so I can put my emotion into the comment.
Right.
But I can't use the inferior Instagram emojis.
I see. That makes sense. Okay, that's acceptable. I understand.
CPM asked Lindy and Richie, is the field work still open in your area? I don't even know.
I don't know what that is. I'm not sure.
We don't go anywhere.
We don't leave our garage. I mean our shop.
Dude, do you ever feel bad when people know more about your area than you do?
Oh, I don't feel bad because I'm just like,
dude, I worked front desk at like 5 different hotels for the longest time, so I should know like everything about the area, but I don't know shit.
Yeah.
Oh, they ask you for directions. And
Yeah.
you're just, like, not
And like
helpful.
the best places to go and shit like that.
Oh, it's a
Obviously,
brewery.
I got a bunch of like.
I'm not sure.
I learned a bunch of things that you can go do. Obviously, easy ones like the fucking aquarium and Lover's Point and shit like that. But
Like
it's
obvious sightseeing things, but not
shit
like
that I would not be interested in because I've lived here my whole life. So it's like, why would you? What is it? The 17-mile drive, whatever the fuck that is.
Mhm.
See, I live here. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like I have no idea.
Yeah, I've been here like almost 10 years. I have no idea where shit is.
Yeah,
No
I don't
clue.
know.
But yeah, when people ask me for directions, it would be a shit show because I'm not good.
They're like use.
Oh yeah,
Google
I
Maps.
navigate everywhere.
Well, dude, it's stupid. I tell people, use Google Maps. People would ask me for directions constantly. So then I would literally have to just go and print directions from Google Maps. It's like, I'm going to do the same thing you are. Like
oh my God. Do you remember when you absolutely had to print them out?
MapQuest?
MapQuest.
Yeah.
That shit was terrible. It'd get you lost and stuff when it would fuck it up or if it get fucked up.
Yeah, we don't drink.
We don't drink. But I'm sure if they have food and stuff, maybe. But like, yeah, we don't drink. We're sober. Yes.
See, you joke, Aiden, but I have the best cat emojis in Discord. Like, they're actually amazing. They're
Okay, well now I want to be on Discord.
They're amazing.
They're all animated and shit too. Like,
I need to be on Discord, is what you're saying.
yeah.
I can point you to the Waffle House.
That's funny. Well, don't listen to Shane. Nobody listens to Shane.
We need a Waffle House like fucking
emoji.
Yeah.
Oh, so, hey, so you know how I have the membership for my YouTube channel? I'm gonna ask Brent to make me a Waffle House emoji for
Dude,
Shane.
we need that.
Yeah.
We need a Waffle House.
I could just like open up the membership, but I want everyone to have custom emojis because all the other channels have cool custom emojis.
Yeah, I tried to ask you about, a status update on that, and it was going to be a perfect weird segue because we were talking about vagina emojis. But, then...
That's hilarious. So I need a burrito emoji, and nitrile glove emoji, and a Waffle House emoji, so it'll just be like a little waffle in a house, and then and then I don't know, like cats.
I keep meaning to try and make you guys a soundboard of like the best random dumb knife modders noises, and it won't just be knife modders. Like I've planned on like ripping bits of audio out of like Cole's live streams. Like
so good.
No, please do it. Like please do it. That would be amazing. Waffle House is at every interstate ramp in Alabama. That should be a crime.
It's Alabama. Don't forget that that's a place.
I would say intellectual property rights on that Waffle House thing, but that would require
anything about
Wahoo to be intelligent.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't like upset when I ate it. I felt pity.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, this is what people eat here.
Yeah. It's like that makes sense why there was nobody in the restaurant.
Dude, there was no one. Yeah, it was just us.
There's no one in the restaurant. Because like where we are, like at 1 a.m, there's still people there. Like maybe it's just because they're used to like not being able to go out as late. I don't know.
Or maybe
you can order steak and eggs at Waffle House. How terrifying is that?
What? Wait, what?
That you can order steak and eggs at Waffle House.
Oh dear God!
Oh God! Well, you already know what that's gonna be.
I've had it. The steak is like that thick.
It's dry.
Dope. It's dope. It's all
It's
bristle.
actually one of Alabama's better qualities. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes, Waffle House emoji. Facts. The poop emoji.
It's the cat shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. Did you guys? You probably sat at a table, not up at the counter.
We sat at the counter.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So, have you ever been there where they refill the thing that like dispenses the waffle batter?
No, we were literally there for like 2 minutes. We like ate our food, didn't finish it, and then we left because it was shit.
Well, at most Waffle Houses, there's like a hole in the like griddle full of waffle batter. They take a ladle and they scoop it in there, right? When they refill that thing, they go into a walk-in in the back, take out a 5-gallon Home Depot bucket that says waffle batter on the side, and they pop the lid off, take the old one out, and put it in there.
Have you ever had eggs at Denny's? Has anyone in here had Denny's? They have a big thing for eggs in a bucket. It's like pre-made eggs that it comes in and it's like pre-blended.
Shane says Waffle House has zero debt and pays in full to build a new one and has never borrowed a dime. And then Grateful's like, it costs $40.
27 cents to build a Waffle House. That's hilarious. Hey, don't be shitting on East Coast too much. I'll find and take you guys to a great Shabu place whenever next Blades roll around. If you know. Awesome. Are you going to Blade Show next year? Yeah, let's do it.
Brian needs a fellow Korean.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Shabu Shabu is great. Do you guys know what it is?
It's
basically like so they have like you know how Korean barbecue is like you have a little
IHOP is
better.
better.
And then you put meat in there and you cook it, right?
Right.
Shabu Shabu is the same, except instead of putting it on like just metal, you put it in like soup broth basically.
Ooh.
And you cook it in there. Yeah.
That sounds hella good.
No, it's good, yeah.
Oh,
it really depends on how good like the soup is, the broth is, but that's pretty good.
What is that one place? A Hawaiian barbecue?
Yeah.
Right next to the smoke shop?
There's a Hawaiian barbecue.
It's supposed to be good. I've never eaten there though. It smells good.
Yeah, I've never eaten there either. Where's the baked juice?
CPM says Pokey House. Wait, how do you say it?
Pokey House.
Pokey. Yeah. Okay, Pokey House in Marina isn't bad. He used to live.
Yes, he used to live.
Yeah. I forgot about that. That's right. And he doesn't live too far.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, this Jaeger is kind of like making me depressed.
I'm starting to wonder if it's bad for this thing to sit here and flip it constantly like I've been doing for 2 days.
The Jaeger it was pretty, I don't know. I like it, but I think it was just Richie's disappointment that like now I'm just disappointed by it.
Maybe the second one I bought will be better.
What's weird is he bought them both in the same order.
No, it makes sense. He does it by the order number.
No, but
I did 2 separate orders.
No, but you paid for them both at the same time.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No, because you're supposed to wait like 10 or 15 minutes till you buy your second one.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So it was a separate order. That was the only one that was left. So I had to wait that long. So all the other ones sold out. So there was a shit ton of orders placed. So it was like
I forgot about that. Okay.
But he said he's going to ship the other one out when he ships me out a new screw. So
it's painful that I wanted the exact one that Cole got, and I'm still mad at Nice Joy.
The black one.
Yeah. Black with satin knob flipper. I'm still mad at Nice Joy. Like, I could have swung the $400, but I couldn't have swung the $400 a week before Blade. And they left the little thing on their website that was like, pay now, one down payment of 80-something, blah, 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 with Sizzle. And then I'm like, dope, I got this, let's do it. And went to pay. And as soon as I got to the pay page, it's like, please put in your credit card information. And it's got no other option. I'm sitting there like, you fuckers, because they did the same thing on the Pena Bravo drop.
So they didn't accept Sizzle? You still had to pay it?
No paying for it. No Sizzle, no quad pay, no
so then why
PayPal.
Is that on the page?
I don't know.
That's stupid.
I'm going to try polishing this detent track on this Jaeger. I want to see if anything happens. Because you can't...
By the way, random question about detents while it's on my mind.
Oh, Richie says it won't. Or he says, Richie, it won't. I got my second one today. The only reason I like this one more is because I thought the inlays were going to be flush. That's what Richie said too. He thought they were going to be flush.
I thought they were. Wait. It won't be any better?
Yeah.
In terms of
the full
action?
Tie? Well, does yours have like that janky ass feeling when you unlock?
Yeah, the action is just not impressive. The detent is amazing, but the closing action, it's just like you can just feel the detent ball. Yeah, there is detent ball drag also on the satin, but I can also feel the bearings rolling, and then when it closes, you can just feel the whole thing vibrate.
Yeah, it's pivot slot.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, mini J cape. Oh, I didn't know there was a mini J cape.
The J cape is fucking incredible.
Dude, the J cape. I'm curious to see if those are gonna have issues because they were really good.
I looked for something I'm seeing too at Blade Show and couldn't find them.
There was what?
They were there.
They're the truck with the Something I'm Seeing company logos all over it was parked in the parking lot.
I didn't even see it. I wanted to meet Felix.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they had a table or a booth there, but I know people from SOC were there because either that or somebody loves that company so much that they vinyl wrap their car and just SOC fists.
Probably not. Yeah, no, that stuff
No,
looks
we
pretty
didn't
good.
get Penny tacos because I didn't even know there was where it was. I looked for the taco truck. I didn't see it. I didn't realize. I found it on the very last day.
For a while, the Waffle Houses around here made you prepay after 2 a.m. If that tells you anything about their customer satisfaction,
Wow.
that's because people would eat and then they would just dip without paying because they would be drunk.
Yeah, they would
and dash.
Yeah, a lot of people do that at Denny's too. They'd be drunk, they'd eat, and they'd leave before paying.
I was so sad, Blade show. I think it was Thursday night because Pena was the first night he had the taco truck out there, and I'm sitting in the hotel room looking at people at the taco truck on Instagram, like, "Aw, I could be there right now."
I know. I wish I'd known. I totally would have. Or like, I didn't even know where it was. I looked, and I was like, "Oh, I guess there's no tacos." I thought it was inside.
I think I accidentally found it one time, but like, I don't know. I was on the wrong side of the building. That building was really confusing.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah,
Dude,
every
Shane,
exit.
You can video call me anytime. Richie
Shane?
and Lindy also video call me anytime.
Yes.
All good.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna wrap this up because I need a shower and I need to go to bed.
Yeah, I need to go
Marty,
sleep.
you're a psychopath.
I know.
Yeah, you're gonna die at work tomorrow.
That's fine. All I need to do is take pictures of knives and not cut myself and
okay. Well, that's
talk to people on Instagram.
I know you have the best job ever, dude.
What did you guys do today? Like, how did you guys spend today? The first day
well, we
after
went to go get burritos first thing in the morning, and then we ran into our buddy, and we found out that he just got clean and sober, and then he really was excited about knives, and then we talked knives for like 4 hours. We were gonna work, and then we're like, "Fuck! Well, we have to go live in like an hour anyways." So
that was the same. Yeah, I gave him a PM2 because this was the knife he was carrying,
and so we're like,
that's who you were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that happened today. I thought that was an old story.
I was like, dude, I got to give you a new knife. So I gave him a PM2.
Yeah.
And we met his girlfriend, and she was really cool. And they were just.
And he's like really taking it seriously, like the sobriety. Like this is it. Like he's sober, and like we just want to hang out with him.
He had been like using since he was like
12.
Like very young.
Yeah.
Just because he grew up around it.
It was just his upbringing, and it was he's a really cool guy. He's an awesome person.
No, that's awesome.
So that's what we were doing. We were gonna work today, but I'm kind of glad that we just got to chill, and then we'll start working tomorrow. So
yeah, I was gonna today, and then I was just like, no, I'm gonna chill with the dogs today.
Yeah.
I'll start tomorrow.
Yeah, I just literally played with the cats all day.
Me working today was never really on the books, but I did post stuff for Original Goat and answered a bunch of comments and stuff like that. So
yeah, work.
Damn, he's
hey, I'm the social media manager. It kind of never stops. If there's a comment or like an inquiry or a DM.
Good night, Aiden. We love you too. Love everybody. That's crazy. Damn, 23 years. That is awesome. Congratulations.
I mean, you won.
Yeah, you win. You win for sure. We were clean 3 years in August. And I'm sure that PM2 will be a proper addiction to get him into. Yeah, for sure. He was like so receptive. Like he was like, he was super ready for
because I feel like some people just like try to show an interest just to be
polite,
nice.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
If he was watching Jared Neve's content, like I'm pretty sure he's
I was like,
getting that.
You know? Like,
he was super into it. He took like every single knife out of my case. So it was pretty
sober
cool.
since 2009. That is awesome, dude. Hope to be there someday. We will be there someday. Yes. Okay, you guys, I love you. Good night. We'll talk to you later at some point, probably on Instagram and stuff. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We love you guys. And yeah, this was a long life. 4 hours. 4 fucking hours.
Yeah, I'm tired now.
Bye, guys.